all I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't feel them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman.
What's poppin'? Welcome in.
I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude.
What's good? Welcome in.
Had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot.
Cheers, mate.
Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song go, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick, went exactly how we plotted.
Okay, let's run it. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. This is not a bit.
Y'all ready to roll? Happy Wednesday, ADP day. Welcome back to another New York session, my friends. Let's do it.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying.
Caveman, who we got here today? Welcome in. Energy in the building. What's poppin'? What up, Carlos? Louis G in the house. What's Gucci? What up, Wilson? There he is. Wilson. Yeah, there he is. What's poppin'? Z Gamer in the building. What's poppin'? Z Gamer. All right. What is good? Welcome in. 1 pip Mark in the building. Let's go. W's. Welcome back. How we doing? How are we doing? Welcome in. Clubhouse, how we feeling? What's up, Zach? Wokey in the house. OGH in the building. Neo. Are you ready, Neo? What's poppin'? Exit Strat. What up, Captain? SK in the building. What's good, Drew? What's good? How you guys doing? Vivian Young in the house. The Dojo is here. Mr. Dojo. Price Action Kev. Millie Trades in the house. What up? It's roll call time. What up, Serge? Enzo in the building. Yeah, let's get it. All right. Wow. Moonchild in the house. What up, Moonchild? What up, Dominic? The big dogs are here. Let's go. Lysker in the house. What up, Lysker? What's good? Billy B21. Let's get it, man. This is very difficult. It's becoming more difficult by the day. What up, GK Classics in the house. Sometimes I gotta stop it and then I sound good. I'm like, hey, Tradovas, Carlton, Shavia, Hazaz, Carlton. George T in the house. What's good? All right, I think we're good to go. Arrow Sassy's in the building. What up, Arrow Sassy? What up, Sharma G? Simzy in the building. What up, Vince? How we feeling, chat? Good to see y'all. I hope you guys are doing well here today. Let's get rolling. It is 8:23. Yeah, so we had our news event come on out. So we will now begin to hunt. Before we hunt, let's go ahead and bless this hunt, eh? Yeah, let's get a little round of gratitude here, and then we'll begin. All right. All right, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity to be here together. We thank you for this thing called the internet, Lord, that we can gather together for this divine reason and divine purpose and divine timing, Lord, to go ahead and do amazing, incredible work throughout the world. We thank you that we can gather here today and every day for that matter. We thank you for continuing to pour in and awaken those in attendance. Father, we thank you for all that you've done. We thank you for all that you laid out for us, and we just ask that you bless this session. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's do it. Let's roll. All right, I think I'm good, man. I had a little bit of a slightly messy desk here for just a second, but we're good. We're good. We're good. You can't have a messy desk. All right, let's lower this music just a little bit. How we feeling, Allison? By the way, congrats to all the instant funded account winners. You guys, or girls, I should say, should have all of your accounts at this point, and we should be ready to dominate. Yeah, I think so. I think so. All right, let me just minimize a few things, and we're ready to cook here. So today is Wednesday. It is December 3rd, right? Yeah, December 3rd here, and it's another day for us, man. Glad to be back. Let us rejoice in it. It's a good day to be patient, to be disciplined, to stick to our plan, to stick to what pays us, and continue to trade for tomorrow. I think some of you guys got to write that down real quick. Go get a pen, go get a pad, and I want you to write down, for now on, I will trade for tomorrow, right? I won't make any stupid decisions here today that I'm going to regret later, and that's therefore my P&L will reflect positivity and profitability, right? So keep that in mind. Let's trade for tomorrow here today. So this is the news that we just had come out, ADP news. Looks like we got red numbers here on the dollar, a little bit less than, I should say a little bit more than they expected. Wow. So yeah, negative 32K here. We're going to have another set of red folder news come out at 10 a.m. So in between that, let's see if we can hunt. Let's see if we can catch some pips. And if we have to wait for the 10 a.m. news, then, you know, so be it. But let's get into it here. Let's run through a technical top-down analysis. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Yeah, sub to the channel. Yeah, you guys got the giveaway accounts. Good, good, good. Lovely. Perfect. Yeah, they should be all set up. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about gold here. Let's move over to the daily time frame and let's chop it up a little bit and talk about what we got going on here. So this is the daily time frame. And it looks like yesterday's candle did end up closing bearish. So we did get a bearish closure here yesterday out of that daily candle. Before we talk about that, let's just keep in mind that we have like this resistance level here, right? So yeah, it's kind of up in the air whether or not we closed above or below or just like right at it, right? Very, very close there. It looks like it closed slightly above. Therefore, I am pretty bearish for the most part today, right? If you come down and break that low, you should get that wick to get filled. There's also no bottom wick on this candle here. And I could see price kind of just running right back into this overall gap here, or range, or whatever you want to call it, right? So I am open for buys though, just as much as sells here today, being that we do kind of have a little bit of a shaky closure, right? We don't know if we really closed above or below, because look, anything above continues to remain bullish, right? Anything above this resistance right here, you should be able to plant a new support, right, and go up and fill this wick here at some point and continue moving bullish in this overall range here. So yeah, I'm open for buys and sells here today. Let's go ahead, drop down to the 4 hour. We'll get a little bit of a better look here on what we're trying to accomplish. Let me just lower that music a smidge bit more. There we go. That should be good. All right, let's drop down to the 4 hour here and let's see what's cooking. So we've been in this range for quite some time. It's a little tough on the 4 hour right now. Not really playing fair, right? So we kind of have this range going on. We talked about this area yesterday actually as a support, right, where a lot of people won't see that support there, but we do know that there is a level there, right? So it looks like we did reject on this candle here. We also did create resistance there as well, and we've just been chopping around in this overall range on the 4 hour time frame. So it's been pretty tough, right? 4 hour hasn't really given us much outside of this move right here. This is pretty much all we got out of the 4 hour, right? Other than that, you had a lot of consolidation here, and now you're also dealing with a lot of consolidation, a lot of chop here in the current market. So we did close bearish on the previous candle, but we did break the highs here. We're starting to move up with that ADP news. Not too good for the dollar here. Let's drop down to the 1 hour. 1 hour is cruising up here. Nothing much going on. We're running into resistance here. So we do have resistance at 53. That's going to also be resistance on the 1 hour. We also have another level here at like 58. So this will probably work as a bit of an observation zone here for me today. I want to see exactly what price wants to do as we tap into these overall I guess we can call them targets, right? I mean, they're pretty much called targets at this point. Last time we came up, we rejected out of it, drove down, same deal here, created resistance, closed below, ended up pushing down here as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens as we approach this 53 to 58 level here as we come into some targets. So let's drop down to the 30 real quick, 30 as well. Let's see the 15. Yeah. Nothing much here, really nothing much. You're running right back into this consolidating range. This was just your news pump right here, and now we just wait, right? There's 14 seconds left on the candle. We got no lower wick here as well, so anything below 51 probably going to look good for sells here for a nice either pullback or a move back down. You know, something like this would be great. If we can get a closure that looks similar to that, a little fake out there, I think that these sells are going to play out very nicely here. And we're not looking for much, right? I don't need this whole move, but I think we can come down, tap that level there, give that candle a lower wick, very similar to yesterday's trade, and then maybe create support from there and I don't know, maybe continue moving bullish today, right? So we'll see what happens. It is 8:30. We do have volume, but we don't have much of a confirmation just yet. Maybe this candle can play around in the observation zone for a couple minutes, break the highs, reject out, close bearish, and then we can step in here for some potential shorts. So that's that. Yeah, that's that. The buys. So buys are going to need a pullback, right? So we need some sort of a pullback on the 30-minute, 1 hour time frame, some sort of a pullback, you know, probably back in towards like 39, right? And if we look at 39, right, we go back here, what does that line up with? That candle right there with no lower wick. So that is my... yeah, that's my thoughts here. This is what I'm going to be looking for. If we can create resistance now, we pull back. We should come back into 38. From there, I'm 80% out of that position. If we want to create support, I might be down to take the buys back up again too. So again, 4 hour going crazy here. Broke the highs. Coming into this area now. We'll see what happens. Keep in mind, this is a 4 hour resistance level. I know you see the level up here, but keep in mind, that was a fake out, right, to this level right here. Look at the resistance there, right? So these two candles just faked out. One closed above, next one closed back below. The real range is right here. So keep that in mind. We're at that range right now. We'll see if we end up rejecting. If we get a 15-minute resistance, I'm in there. So that's my plan. Let's see what happens. We got some volume coming in, right? Maybe possibilities for a fade position if this candle breaks this candle's high, right? If we can break that high and then come down to re-break the low, I would be interested in that as well, especially being that it's 8:30, high time of volume. If we go ahead and move up and break that high, we have no business coming back down to break that low. Therefore, I will have a sell stop sitting right here for a potential fade position. Yeah, so let's see. If we could break the high, we can do it. If not, you know, we got to wait. Cool. So that's that. How you guys doing? Everybody doing good? Sells below. Sells below, what is that? 52. Yeah, sells below 52 here for me. So today we're not in a trending market like we were yesterday, or a ranging market, right? So you're going to have multiple markets here, right? You're going to have trending markets, right? You're going to have like ranging markets, and then you're going to have somewhat of like, I guess we can call it like a rally market, right? If you look at the 1 hour, not so much on the 15, but 1 hour, 30-minute, that's where you just have this up, right? So a lot of times when you just have up, you're basically looking for it to tap into a target, right? And as it taps into that target, let's say on this candle, now it may reject, and to the left, you have all clean range to continue moving down, right? So again, if we create resistance here, we have all clean range to move back down towards 38. So a couple different type of market conditions. Yesterday, you know, these are probably the easiest ones because this is where you're really just looking for a breakout or even like a break and retest. These are the tricky ones where price is going, and it's too bullish to buy and it's too bullish to sell, like at the moment, right? So you really got to wait for good confirmation. This is where that target tap concept comes into play. We do extremely well with this idea, but we got to be precise, right? You got to have precision when it comes to this. And yeah, I think if we get the break of the high or the closure, we're good to go. So we'll see what happens first. Yeah, good to go. Danny Cash, what's popping, big dog? Cool. Yeah, that's it. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? Talk to me. Let's see here. We got targets at 38. So really back into that range, right? Back into that old consolidating range here. If we kind of draw this, right? Let's clone this here. And it's like we came from this range, right? You got a little fake out stuff going on here, but overall price comes from this area today, right here. All right, we come from here, so if we're gonna retrace back down anywhere, it'll most likely dip right into that range there. Might reject out of it, might close in it, we don't know, but it most likely wants to get back in there for a retest before continuing to move bullish. All right. So let's wait. Let's wait. We didn't break the high yet, so we got to wait on a closure. Charge my phone. I'll tell you, the new iPhones. The new iPhones, they hold charges like the old Nextels. Yeah, I'm actually very satisfied. Both of them. Both of them, too. Solid. Okay, you see what I'm saying? We don't want to enter here yet. Let's just wait. If we can break that high there, though, I'm going to have a sell stop. Sometimes you play affirmations at the end of the stream. Yeah, you can look them up. I was just listening to one. You guys want to hear the one I was just listening to? I was just sitting down with Kingston and we were just playing it. It was Think and Grow Rich. Not the book, but the theme.
Find out what it is you want and go after it as if your life depends on it. Why? Because
yeah, I just program Kingston with this every morning.
Success is something which has to be planned.
How can you please show previous P&L? Hey, can you show previous P&L? Yeah, from which prop firm? Which prop firm, or do you want to see the whole year? Do you want to see a specific month, a specific day, a specific week? Talk to me. Talk to me. Tried so hard to wake up for London? No, it happens. It happens. Let's see. I got $430 left in drawdown. If I can go to GC. I mean, yeah, it depends on the trade. You know, if you got a good trade ahead of you, then why not? Why not? Yeah, I wish we could have participated there, but definitely need to break a high. Let's wait on this closure here. We got 8 minutes. 8:08 on the clock. Some of them are a little corny. Yeah, you gotta sift through and see which ones you like. He said they didn't name the book Work and Grow Rich. They said Think and Grow Rich. I said, you heard that, Kingston? You got to think, but then you got to work. So you don't mistake it, right? You got to think, but then you got to get to work a little bit. Last full month of trading? Okay. Let me just go to TradeZella here. Last full month, so November. Yeah, so started red here on Monday, but got it back here on Tuesday. And then this was all of November. Yeah, we played the game well here in November. Real well. Real well. Got tons. I took a payout almost every week in November. Solid. Really good month. Really, the whole, like, I mean, even October was phenomenal. Yeah, October was great. Pretty much the whole year's been really good. Whole year's been great. September was good as well. Just dealt with some little difficulty early in the month. That was it. August, pretty straightforward, normal month for me. July, very patient July, summer month. Yeah, June was good and didn't end the best. Didn't end the greatest, but June was good for the most part. Still, walked away profitable that month. May was very slow, but very, very picky in May. Yeah, April. So the cool part about it is we've just taken payouts literally all year long. All year long. It's been a blast. It's been a really good year. Me trading every session early in the year played a incredible role to I feel like where I'm at right now, like just being on top of price, right? Like literally I was trading pre-New York, New York, Asian, London, pre-New York, New York, Asia, London, pre-New York. So I was trading every session. At that point, like price can't really make a move that you don't know about, you know? Nothing in Asian for me. No, I'm not too sure if the boys took anything in London. I don't think they did. Music, yeah, we'll lower it. We'll lower it now. Yeah, this account I just recently started a couple days ago. It's the pre-live account here. So literally just got approved for this account, and now we're off to the races. See Melly, what's poppin'? There he is. There he is. How we feeling, C Melly? We need another round of golf. We can wait for a 30 closure. Yeah, hey, we could do whatever we want. That's the best part. You know, we are our own boss, right? We can do whatever we want. We don't even have to take a trade today. Yeah, can you imagine that? I remember when the light bulb finally went off in my head that having a no trade day was actually okay. Man, I remember. And this is coming from more of like a job mentality, right? I mean, a lot of us do come from our parents or our grandparents. They work 9-to-5 jobs. So they believe that that was the way, right? So I remember coming from that slight mentality and thinking, hey, if I show up here today, I need to do something, right? Or I need to do something to create a profit or whatever. But I didn't realize that some days the markets just weren't going to throw the right opportunities your way. So therefore you had to chill, right? You actually had to not take a trade. But I didn't understand that in the beginning. I thought, hey, screw this. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I did the stupid morning routine. Did this, I did that. I'm on the charts. Where's the pips? You know, like I thought that you just had to work, right, all day long on these markets. And that's why I fell victim to over trading, over risking, revenge trading, the same things that you guys fall victim to. You know, I did the same exact thing early on. So, you know, you got to shift that mentality from I need to, you know, do something here today to no, the markets are going to come right to you. Remember yesterday I said, yo, let this come right to us. Just let it come right to us. And what does it do? Come straight into our lap. So keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. It's all mentality. Same hat as Trump. Does Trump have this one? Yeah, I seen this one yesterday. I was like, let me grab that. How much capital do I have in a prop firm? Not that much actually. 3K here and 100K over here. Yeah, I got like 3 combines that are like a couple bucks shy of the XFA, so pretty soon I'll have even more. Mine fluctuate. You know, I go in, I'll pass accounts, I'll take payouts on them, make money, risk another big money maker, and blow an account, go get new ones, and just basically rinse and repeat the process. The Prather traders here. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not afraid to blow accounts. I'm not afraid to lose XFAs. I'm not afraid to lose instant funded accounts. Like, especially, I'm very big on the ROI of the game. Especially if I'm not trading my own capital. If I'm just trading for prop firms, I'm all about ROI. So as long as it makes sense, as long as there's a return on investment, you know, I don't really mind blowing accounts from time to time. If I could only trade one session, what would I choose? That's a no-brainer, brother. That's a no-brainer. Which one do you think? Which one would you say? Oh, damn. Clubhouse, man. Clubhouse got it. Clubhouse got it. Asia for sure. I could see why you would say that. But nah, no doubt about it. New York session, baby. New York session all day, every day. You know, can I give you guys a cool fact? I have not missed an active market condition in the New York session for the last 4 years straight. Not one. Not one. Bank holiday, yeah. Regular holidays, you know, okay, right? Not one for the last 4 years. Crazy, right? The 9:30 sesh, we should call it. Yeah, that's true. Don't try this at home. You might end up looking like this guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is crazy, bro. I'm crazy. I'm a psycho. I'm psychotic. You got to be. You got to be, man. Yeah, but keep in mind, my schedule works best in New York session as well. Obviously, it's, you know, 8:30 in the morning here now and, you know, whatnot. So I'm sure if I lived in the UK, maybe I would say London, right? Because that one might fit my schedule a little bit better. But, yeah, New York. Yep. Nice. Yeah, it's been quiet. It's been quiet today. You've had a lot of consolidation. We ranged a bunch here in Asian session last night. Asian session last night here. We were looking for some opportunities. Never able to find them. Wanted to get some sells right here. You guys see that? But we never closed below the range. So, yeah, it was a very patient, very disciplined session there in Asian last night. We had, let me get rid of this. So basically, like, what was happening last night was we started here. So we had this like breakout, but we didn't take these buys. I just didn't like them. I'm very happy that we stayed out of them and not settled for just a crappy position, right? We wanted to see the retest. So we did end up coming back down like this break and retest. But as you can see, this candle here just popped, right? So that candle popped at that time, right? We were just a little too bullish now in this range. You had this little celery kind of play out, but wasn't really interested in that. Wanted to really see if we can get a 1 hour low. See that candle with no low there? So very similar to yesterday's New York session trade. So what we did was we marked off this range here and just waited for closures. You know, we never got those closures. So really was hoping to maybe get it on this guy, right? We came down. We had a shot to close below the range, but came back up, closed above. Next candle, moved up, created resistance, which we wanted. But then, you know, this candle here, we were looking for, again, a closure below, but nothing. So, you know, as the patient and disciplined traders that we are, profitable traders that we are, traders that get payouts pretty consistently, we stay out of that, right? We don't get tempted there. We stay away. We let the playbook. If the playbook paid us, then why would we go against it, right? So we stick to what pays. This doesn't pay. Although the move happened, it wasn't our move. We come back down, and yeah, I was pretty much snoozing at that point. So yeah, so that was the Asian sesh. Doesn't look like the London session was too entertaining either. I would have loved to maybe take a short there, right? But you had no lower wick there, so no good. Yeah, just very choppy sessions here today. And now New York just moving on up. So you know what? If you join a team, if you join a community like that, and you look at that and you go, wow, they took no trades today, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive because not many people can stay out of the markets, especially when they show up to a session and they're fired up and they want to take the trades and they're looking for good opportunities. A lot of traders cannot hold off, you know. So if you've held off in these choppy markets, or if you're a new trader and you see that the traders that you're following are holding off in these choppy markets, that's good news to you, right? That's good news to you. Now you know you're dealing with some professionals and not just some amateurs that are just jumping in, jumping out to get stream views and make money and all that stuff. You're rolling with the pros here. So rest assured, rest assured. I was 1% to blow my account after starting journaling, doing what you recommended to be an 8-figure trader. Then I passed the account. Let's go. Let's go. Would you look at that, right? Could you imagine that? He basically said, hey, Nick, I know you got like 5 more years experience than I do, and you've been showing up here every day, and you've been pretty profitable for the last 3 years. So I asked you a question, and I actually listened to the answer. And I heard what you said and I applied it, and my whole entire trading turned around, right? I mean, boom, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Way to apply. Keep in mind, you know, I can talk all day long here. I give you so much knowledge, right? But knowledge is not power, right? Only brokies say knowledge is power. No. Knowledge is only potential power, right? Applied knowledge is where the power lies. If you don't apply it, you ain't got no power, right? Like, God can't steer a parked bus, all right? So you got to at least get moving a bit, right? You got to at least start to apply things. And once you apply, voila, you know, look at that. I don't think we talked about that more than a week ago, and already seeing changes. So great job, man. Great job. New York got that state of mind. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. W holding off? Yeah, you got to. You know, you got to. What's your sleep schedule for trading all sessions? Yeah, so when I was doing that, so I actually stopped trading London for the most part. So pretty much now I get a little bit of a better sleep schedule. But before that, I was basically leaving Asian session at like 10 o'clock and trying to get to sleep, like actually into sleep, right, by 11. And then I would wake up around like 1:30. Yeah. And then that was in the beginning. And then obviously you guys all know Magnus, right, who's been an absolute beast in the London session. But at that time, me and him were really just working together as elite members. And he was one of my best students to this day, right? And we geared him up for the role, you know what I mean? So as he began to take on that role, I was able to sleep in maybe an extra hour. So I would go from like 11 p.m. to like 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. because I knew Magnus was going to be there to open it up, to do a good breakdown, and then I'll just join in, you know? So I was probably getting like 11, 12, 1, 2. I was getting like maybe 3 hours of sleep a day. Yeah. And guess what I found out? You want to hear something crazy? I found out that you really don't need much more than that. I wasn't that tired. I really wasn't. Every now and then I get a little tired, right, during the afternoon or something like that. And I usually wait till everyone's in rush hour traffic, and then I just close my eyes on the couch for a few minutes and, you know, take a little rest. But yeah, I really wasn't napping too much, man. You know, there's something when you're on fire, you know, when your passion is on fire, like, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep. So we did that for quite some time, and just recently, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, you know, Magnus has been killing it. So, you know, I just let him do his thing up there now, and he's been on an absolute heater. I don't even want to step into London session at this point. I'm like, nah, they got that. They got all that. Yeah. Shout out to Magnus, man. Just this year, I mean, the kid's been on a heater, right? Especially in Q4, right? And I think if you guys have been with us in the clubhouse like all year long, you guys seen how the quarters slightly shift the price action, right? And isn't it cool, like when we trade all these sessions, you can kind of see, okay, you know, this month the volume's here, or over the last 2 months the volume was there, and you begin to pick up on that. You'll be able to use that to your advantage next year without even really knowing what you learned. Yeah. All right, Goldie moving up here. Moving on up. Let's see that 4 hour breaking highs here. Will we close above? Daily coming up to those highs. Let's see if we respect them or if we're going to reject. The Viking. Yeah. What instrument am I looking at? I'm looking at gold. Yeah, I'm on the MGC chart with my pre-live account here because I can only use one contract, right? So I can only, if I trade on the GC chart, which I normally trade on, I can only use one contract, right? But if I trade on this MGC chart, which you guys never see me trade on, MGC, then I'm able to use 10, right? So 10 equals 1, and I think I'm going to use that for now because I could close partials, you know, like, so I like closing partials. Like I like going into profits, closing like 80% of my position, so, and then leaving like 20% as a runner. So if I work on the GC chart right now, I can't do that. So yeah, lower the ego and drop down to MGC. No ego here, man. No egos. No egos. Dude. All right, let me send this email. Clinky. Let's see. I always pass the funded account, but when I get close to a payout, I blow it. What can I do? Yeah, so you just got to raise your belief level. You know, there's something, I find it interesting that a lot of times we can do amazing things until it's time to do an amazing thing. So I think you should believe in yourself more. I think that you should get the vivid image of what payouts coming into your bank account look like. A lot of times, believe it or not, we feel unworthy, and subconsciously we blow our accounts right when we're getting up to the opportunity to make some money, right? Or our emotions get involved. So what I would recommend is, I'm sure on your way to get funded, you stuck to a probability system. Like you truly just trusted the probabilities. But then when we come over here to the funded account, right? What we tend to trade with is not probability anymore, but emotions, right? Emotions is what comes into play, because now it's right there. You can taste it, you can smell it, you can feel it. You just want it. So your emotions are gonna come into play to try and force an outcome, right? That you should want, right? But you should just let the probability get it for you, right? Because we already know it will and it can. So try and get emotions out the game. Try and stick to logic and probability the whole way through, and you may surprise yourself and run straight through there, get your outcome, and be like, wow, that's all I really needed to do? Just keep trusting the system. That's it. I promise you, without the system, I am not a good trader at all, right? So I'm afraid to break my plan, because I'm afraid to look stupid breaking my plan off of emotional trading. And you should be too, by the way. Passion and obsession. I think passion is when you really like something. Obsession is when you like become a part of it, right? Like obsession is more like, passion is more of an interest. I think obsession becomes more of an identity. Yeah. So like Grant Cardone talks about, be obsessed or be average. So it does take a level of obsession. It really does. To like, I'm obsessed, right? I'm obsessed with day trading. I'm obsessed with impacting people's lives. I'm obsessed with leadership. So that's why you never see me miss a beat or a day, because I am this, right? I have made this my identity. It is the number one burning desire, right? Now that I have achieved pretty much every one of the goals I ever had, not all of them, but you know, a lot of them. Now it's like, my passion is how many lives can be better off because I lived, right? Like how many lives can be impacted because of my efforts, because of maybe the work that I put in. And that's why you see me showing up here every single day, right? I know how to trade. I can make all this money on my own, right? And do it in my own little quiet office. But I have a passion for trading. I have an obsession for impacting lives and becoming the best version of myself and leading other people on that same route. So do you see the difference? Yeah. So trading in a way is a passion. I like it, but it's just a vehicle to allow me to obsess over becoming the best version of myself, and then helping other people become the best version of their selves. So I think that's really what I'm called here to do. Not so much the trading. The trading thing just happened to fall into my lap, and it was in a way like, I don't know, just You ever heard the song Jesus in Disguise? It's kind of how I feel about trading. It's like a disguise, you know? It's disguised as something. But yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question, you know? So you got to really ask yourself, you know, what are you obsessed with, right? What is your burning desire? Napoleon Hill calls it the burning desire. You know, there's got to be something that you just, it's got to almost make you emotional in a way, you know? Like if you see the messages that come into my DM on a regular day basis, it would make you emotional. Some of the stories, some of the testimonies and things that you hear. So I love that, and I want to see more of that. I want to see more family victories. That's been my marching call basically ever since I started this live stream was, you know, maybe not right now, but over time we are going to impact thousands and thousands of people's lives. We're going to witness family victory after family victory and freedom and all that stuff. So yeah. So what are you passionate about and what are you obsessed about? Yeah. What's the plan? What do you think? What do you think the plan is right now? Let's talk about it. The question is, what's the plan now? I ain't buying, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, so there's a few different plans here, right? So what time is it? 9 a.m. So if this candle here, right? So clearly we're not going to take any buys, right? So if this candle here, right, can close very weak bullish, right? I don't mind if it closes bullish. That's okay. As long as it doesn't leave a wick like that, but it kind of leaves a wick like this, then we got fade opportunities coming up. If we have some sort of like inverted celery would be great too, right? More of like a bearish closure. The one thing I don't want to do is take the obvious resistance, right? So something like that would be good too. But I'll be honest, if you get something like this, I'm not taking that, right? That's most likely not going to work. What will most likely happen is you'll break that low, right? You come down a little bit and move up bullish, create support, right? Then if that does happen at that point, I would look for a sell below that support, right? Kind of like that range 2 sell. This is where I was talking about the other day. If you're going to take any sort of target tapped ideas, you want it to either be somewhere up here early, right? On like a fade or impulse trade, or you want it to be way down here after it's double confirmed. You don't want to do it here. I promise you, this is likely where the liquidity lies, right there, right? So that one's too obvious. And I've learned this, you know, in my experience of trading. If that resistance shows up and you see it, guess who else sees it, right? I mean, look at that. That looks just perfect, right? So everyone's going to take a sell right there. This is where you're going to get some liquidity most likely. Price either going to move back up or you're going to create support, right? Stop a lot of those sellers out at that point, and then close below for the continued sell, right? So just be careful, right? Boom, it will look something like that. You know, you'll get something like that where you just get nipped in. I would advise you to wait at that point, right? Wait for this closure here, and now you're in. Because at that point, a lot of sellers are in here. Here's liquidity, right? And then you get a bullish closure here. So a lot of buyers are in here, right? Off of that, starting to move up. So now you got liquidity there. You get a clean closure below, and that's typically where we come in for a like nice, easy, flawless trade. So just a little commercial there for you. How do I stay fit? I take care of myself. You know, I go to the gym every day. I exercise. I eat clean. I sleep well. I do some biohacking. You know, I mean, this is my meat suit. You know, this isn't me, right? This is just the body that I was able to move around through. So I got to keep it moving. You know, I got to keep it clean, keep it healthy, and do what I got to do. Yeah, I mean, eat clean, exercise, right? Get decent sleep, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Imagine 3 things, and most people won't even do them. 3 things to keep this mechanism that we got going a little longer and a little longer, and most people don't even want to do that. All right, let's see if we can get this pullback. What time is it? 9:04. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's wait on 9:15 here. Let's see. BTC? Yeah, why not? Why not? Maybe word is we're going to 50. And everyone's buying at 50. But let's see what happens when we get to 50. Because a lot of people say they're going to buy at 50, but then they're like, nah, we're at 50. I ain't buying. It's going down. So, I don't know. Who knows? Bitcoin can go to 0. You just never know. What are traits that successful traders have in your opinion? Unbreakable discipline, number one, right? Successful traders never trade how they feel. They only trade their plan. So they stick to what works, their playbook, their setups. They have no ego. They don't make stupid, emotional, impulsive decisions. They just execute, and they understand that execution is their edge, right? As long as they have a high probability playbook or system, now they understand their only job is to execute, right? So again, just like we talk about, execution is our edge, right? So I would say definitely incredible discipline. I would say emotions are on point, right? They don't get too high on the highs. They don't get too low on the lows. They stay very centered, very calm, very logical, composed, right? You guys see me, it's either A+ setups or nothing, right? I won't let this move, that move, any move mess with my emotions for that matter, because I know what game I'm playing, right? So they stay very cool, calm, and composed. Everything outside of the plan is literally just noise, right? So this is noise right here. This is all noise right now until we get a closure in 9 minutes. There's no point in stressing over it, right? So I would say emotional game got to be on lock. Like composure got to be next level. Another thing that I find in common myself, a lot of the elite members, some of my other friends that trade, is they all collect data. So they're very data driven, right? We talked about data yesterday, right? They listen to data, right? They study the stats, they know the stats, they know their edge, they review like some of you guys played very high level athletics, I bet, right? What did you do after the games, before the games? What did you do? You reviewed the film. Right? You went and looked at the film, didn't you? So a lot of traders that I know study film just like I do. They study their setups, they study the trades that they take, they find out what's working, what's not working, and they hold themselves accountable to making the right changes, right? So successful traders don't guess, right? They measure in very accurate measurements based off of the data that they collect. So you got to be collecting your data, right? And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's patience. You know, we could talk about patience and discipline, right? They wait and wait and wait because like they understand that one good setup beats 10 average setups, right? One really good high probability setup can basically get your whole day's work done. So they understand that they have to be precise, right? They have to be on point. You know, we're hunters, right? We're not gamblers, we're hunters. So you got to understand that. Yeah, so that's you know, those are some of the things, right? Obviously, to be successful in any endeavor, any niche, you're going to need a high level of self-improvement. You know, you got to be relentless with working on you, you know, to improve, right? Mr. V told me very early on, Nick, your level of success will never exceed your level of personal growth and development, he said. So what he said was you'll never succeed far past what you feel worthy of having, right? And that goes back to the question that someone asked about getting straight to the funded point and not being able to hit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that has to do with self-image, self-belief. So winners in general, whether it's trading or anything, right, always continue to level up their mindset, their health, their routines, their psychology. They always continue to educate themselves, right? So yeah, just some of those are probably what I would say I find common in successful traders and successful individuals. Yeah, another one of the other things I would say too is, because this really tripped me up in the beginning of my trading career, right? You got to feel, like I said, you just got to feel deserving of it. You know, at first I really didn't feel like I could do it, but again, the worth is developed in the work. So the only reason I felt like I couldn't do it was just because I didn't put in enough work. You know, that was it. Once I started putting in the work, sticking to the script, right, putting in the hours, I began to feel like a winner, right? I began to feel like, hey, I'm committed to this game, therefore this game should pay me well, right? And all of a sudden it started to. So look at this. There you go. Straight back down. 1 hour coming back down. 15 coming down. Clean. Clean, clean. Dad, yeah, that's true. Is there any chance of a long setup? Yeah, there is. You know, if we can create support, right? Like, if we can either create support here, right? Or ideally a fake out back above, then the longs may continue to play out here. Yep. Yeah, we got 15 closures coming up. Yeah, the next best setup would be either waiting for... What we want to do, regardless of taking buys or sells, is wait on a support. So if we want to take sells, we should wait on a support here. If we want to take buys, we should wait on a support. So let me explain that. So buys, right? We get a support form, closure above. We want to take these buys. Sells, right? If we looking for sells, we want to get a closure, but not above. Right, something that remains down here, and then we follow up by another candle closure, or we take this celery play right at 9:30 on the impulse move to move down. So that's pretty much the two plans that we should look for here. Oh, Johnny Gems. Oh, Rafi. Oh, Clinky's. They're all here. They're all here, chat. No one said a word. I feel bad. Y'all would just let me ramble on like that. What's poppin', boys? How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling?
Yo.
Brother, taking notes here. That's what we're doing.
Can you listen? Gold's sitting up pretty good.
How you doing, brothers?
Incredible, G.
Yo, what's good,
Incredible.
boys? How y'all feeling?
Incredible,
What's up,
brother.
What's up,
You?
John? Good to see you guys. Feeling blessed, bro. Feeling blessed for you, boy.
Oh, hold on.
What's up, John?
Hey, it's wonderful to see you guys.
Rafi.
I see here that Jen's here. Jen, you gotta DM me. You won a 50K instant funded account.
Nah, bro, I sent that over to you.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Did you get it?
How you done? What's up, Jen? Yeah,
Okay, then she probably got it.
I sent everyone
cool.
over to you, by the way.
Okay, cool.
I got one or two I think I need to get to you.
Sweet. Everyone got it, right?
just
The instant fundeds. I think we should be good.
I sent it all the
Yeah,
texts
Magnus
to me.
and John hooked it up, man. They hooked it up.
Cool.
Are we doing Clubhouse?
Let me pop you guys up here.
Yo, chat was popping.
Whoa,
Happy hump
Clubhouse
day, Rafi.
deep right now. Holy! I didn't even see all that.
Holy.
We deep.
Real, what's
YouTube,
up,
what's
winners?
popping, YouTube?
Hold on, give me 1 sec.
Winners, how we feeling? Who's ready to win today?
Let's spotlight Rafi.
How are we gonna win the day today, fam? By being disciplined to our plan. Honestly, Nick just spit absolute facts, bro. If you do that, it'll be so hard to lose. It'll be easy to win, right? Just focus on have unbreakable discipline to your trading edge. Stay composed. Trust your data, bro. Go for it, right? Apply those things, and it's gonna be very hard to lose.
Yee. It's an easy game when you do the inputs that create the outputs. Simple game.
Literally.
I don't see Clinky. Did he disappear, or am I not seeing
No,
him?
he's still here. He's still here.
Hold on, Clinky. Hold on.
Disappeared in that wall, bro.
He's gone. Where the heck did he go, though? That's my question. Oh, no. Okay, I see him.
He probably
I see
walked
him.
away.
I see him. That's not his normal background, so.
I know.
Man's on that laptop right now.
All right, boys. How we feeling? Y'all good? Good to see you guys.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome in.
That's
Left.
amazing, bro. When you got a trading edge that produces profits, bro, you're doing very good, you know?
True.
Energized. That's how we feel this morning.
All right, let's get it then. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Okay, we're good. The boys are back in town. There they are. Let's get it. There he is.
Independent and free.
Look at him. He's a
Feeling
giant. You see that? Kid's a giant, bro. What the heck? What the hecky? Magnus.
Yo.
What's poppin'?
Yo, it's getting closer and closer, my guy. It's getting closer and closer.
How we feeling?
Bro, 22 days. Holy.
Green.
Coming up quick.
Yeesh.
Right now.
New year, baby. 22-day blitz. Who's ready? You guys still all in? Who's still all in from Rafi's 60-day game plan? Anyone? Come on. Where we at? We rolling, baby. We rolling.
Working or what?
Yes, sir. We're here.
Bro.
No
Bro,
excuse
nothing.
will do on your way to the top, my friends. It doesn't matter.
Right, risk it all.
I want you to remember, success does not care what you're going through, what you've been through. It doesn't care if you had a baby. It doesn't care if you did this, do that. It does not stop for anyone, right? So neither should you.
For real.
It doesn't care if it's snowing.
Doesn't give a
Do
rip.
it.
Is it even a risk if you're only leaving behind the old life you didn't even want anyway?
No, sir.
Exactly.
So, get the work.
There's no risk, bro.
Damn,
Exactly.
John,
Is it
you're a
even a risk
savage. John took notes on that last 10 minutes and sent them over to me. That's what's up.
Hey, bro.
Is it even a
Listen,
risk? Sheesh.
Hey, man. Like, that's the thing. There is no risk, right? We were born with nothing. We're gonna leave with nothing. So what do you truly have to lose? Also, okay, right? The life you're currently living right now, right? You're getting combines. You're putting money into live accounts, right? You're trying to learn this thing. The risk is just living the life you're currently living, right? If it doesn't work now, you'll just continue to live the life you're currently living, and you just continue to take shots, right, to live a much better life. So your life is already pretty good. We're just trying to make it great now, right? Don't quit on the great life. You know, like if you just fail to get it, you're just gonna live the good life, which is still good. So just keep trying to get to the great life. Eventually, you take so many shots, you're gonna hit one. You know, so yeah, no risk, right? No risk here, for real. And the risk is not taking any risk, right? That's the thing here.
Literally.
Ooh, oh, hold on.
take the risk.
Hold on. Say that
That is
again.
super
Say that
risky.
again.
The risk is not
what?
taking. The risk is not taking any risk.
Dang.
Yeah. So
It is.
yeah,
It's
you
true
know,
though.
to be honest, like most people look for security in other people. I would much rather have security within myself, so I could be in full control of my life, right? So, is the risk is taking the risk versus getting security really security, or is the risk going for that security, right? So, yes, sir.
Mic drop.
Literally.
How you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's wait on this closure here. Potential fake outs going back in the range. Can we get it? Or does price want to drive here, right? So if we can get that candle to close like this, that's going to set up a fake out here. We should be good to move all the way back up. If we don't do that, then we know what we're waiting for on the shorts here. You know, probably going to need maybe a candle like this, followed by a bearish closure, and then we can continue down. Yes, sir.
Johnny Gem to be protected at all costs.
Johnny Gems.
Say that.
Protect this man.
Let's get it.
Title of the
Yes.
webinar. What was the title of that webinar? That 60-day one. I think it was called like the 61-day.
No, I
Yeah.
think it was 11-11. No, 11-1.
11-1.
Yeah.
1-1-1.
Yeah. Literally, it's 11. The two dots, 1. I think it was. You know, you know. No pun
Insane
intended. here with the
webinar.
number.
Insane webinar.
Man, it's just cool, you know, like when you say things or you talk about it, like I was dropping some things yesterday. I think, yeah, it was yesterday, New York session or Asia. I can't remember, but somebody in the chat was like literally caught what I was saying. It just, it's really good too. Yeah. It's like, you know, man.
Sometimes you just got to catch it.
You know,
That
Yeah.
Asian session conversation, Rafi, last night was a powerful.
Oh
one,
my
bro,
God,
honestly.
that was insane, dude. I didn't know all that. So
oh, bro, there's
was
so much that
wild.
you don't know yet, bro. Well, we'll keep dropping here and there, you know. we
come to
just-
Asian session, man.
And just
Yeah.
like, yeah, the story crazy.
Crazy.
But just like what we were talking about with meditation and like, you
Yeah.
know, going back to
Yeah.
your true, like, where you were truly from is that was really powerful. What you were talking about the meditation. So I hope a lot of people caught some gems in Asian session last night with that.
Yo, that was
Yeah.
good.
Because you honestly, we didn't really spill the beans. Like you had to catch it. Like you had to catch what we were saying to really catch the gems. Like it wasn't just like here's the gem. It was more so like the gem was in our conversation. You know.
Yeah.
It's like Think and Grow Rich. You know, in Think and Grow Rich, they're like, yeah, we give the secret in every chapter. It's just on you to go
Exactly.
Exactly. You just gotta know.
Exactly.
I would definitely rewatch that recording.
Yeah.
find it. If you read Think and Grow Rich, what do you believe the secret was? That was found. You could have found it in every chapter. Anyone? Anyone? Any takers? What do you think
I
it
have to
was?
Go read it.
Stephen B. Crazy, right?
Even B. What's up, brother?
Yeah. I see. I love how everyone has
Stephen
different
B.
responses. Get rich, think, faith, belief, imagination was a big one. Imagination. You are what you think. Boom.
That's crazy because you read a book, man, and like you have two different people reading the same book, and they might find two different meanings.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
You know,
crazy.
it's just like trading. It's like you have two traders trading the
powerful.
same thing, same system, same everything, and they get two completely different results.
Yep.
Yeah, there's way different perception of a book. Also, yourself, when you read it once, you find some gems, you write some things down, you highlight, you know, all of that, and then you read it again and you find something new. But nothing changed. It stayed the same book. So what changed? Probably you.
Mm-hmm.
You change, yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Kingston? He's here for the 9:30 checkup.
Hey.
Dad, you're trading now?
He's like a big. He's like a
Yeah.
big kid now. Have we been working on our
Yo, you
morning
see the
routine
support here,
together?
Nick?
Yeah. Me and Kingman been working on the morning routine. That's my guy now. Mommy's busy. Mommy's busy now, right?
Yo, John, bro, W, man. And that's what we're talking about. Like, bring that same energy into your XFAs too, right? And look at what's in store, bro. So, I mean, yeah, great job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job, man. I see that too. Nice. Crazy.
Hell yeah.
What was that?
No, I was just talking to someone in the chat. Doing really good on a combine.
Oh, let's go.
Let's get it. $9:30 coming up here.
Yeah. Eyes
Yeah.
above looking
Let's
clean.
see.
Bro, they look fire.
Yeah. They really
What is
do.
that, like 200 pip range?
Yeah, think so.
Sheesh.
Good thing we're on the MG. Good thing Nick's on the MGC.
Oh, no, just
I
risk
think-
like 1/3 of the account.
Yeah. Law of attraction, does it work? Do I think law of attraction works?
He knows it.
I don't think it works. I know it works, but I would rephrase it. I wouldn't even call it the law of attraction. I'd call it the law of alignment.
Yeah.
Alignment, right? If you line yourself up and do what's required, you will get what's desired, right? So it's not that like it's some sort of magic, right? But if you can align yourself, right, with the frequency and doing the habits and the actions that it takes to get the desired outcome, you'll get it. And because you're consistent enough, you'll be doing it enough to where you get a break, where you get a lucky streak, where you get some favor, right? And all of a sudden, boom, you are now what you once attracted, right? Because not because of some magic potion, but because you've aligned yourself by doing what's required to get what's desired. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir, bro.
Yeah.
Applying the laws of the universe equal performing miracles in your life.
Yep.
You're manifesting every day if you think about it, you know?
Everything.
Yup.
Like,
Whether you like it or
like-
not.
Literally, it's just what
Yeah.
you think.
you are. I don't want to be late, man. I don't want to be late to work, or I don't want to be late to a meeting. There you go. You are late. Oh, man, I didn't want to be late.
All of a sudden,
That's a
you hit
simple
every
example.
red light. Every red light. Every crappy driver's in front of you now, right? Isn't that crazy how that works? Crazy.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, when you constantly
You
think
pray-
and focus on fear and lack and doubt, you'll only notice
Yeah.
those things. Like, you know, if you focus on purpose and opportunity and winning and growth, right, you're going to start seeing moves on the board, right, where you're going to be able
And
to run your play.
And you could say that's the same way. That's probably the most valid prayer I'd say too is visualizing yourself applying laws that create success versus praying about poverty and praying about fear. The hell is that going to do? You know? Instead, you perform your miracles by applying the laws of the universe. And you pray by visualizing yourself and meditating on you succeeding in that niche.
Yeet. Do I have a consistency rule? No, not on the live account.
Yee.
Yeet.
Yee.
That's so funny,
Yeah.
man.
This looks good here. 9:30.
That's great. Yeah, let's see if we can get a closure above. Let's take a look at that 4 hour.
Oh, it
4
looks
hours
fire.
still looks good to move up. Daily, we broke the highs here. We can't. I'm not going to take shorts here until I get an actual like closure below a new support. Other than that, everything above 60 is pretty bullish here for me. Looking to potentially target these wicks up here. I think we got like 70, yeah, almost a 90 pip range. Every day you're here, let's go. Then that that tells me you're going to be improving. You're listening. You're listening, you're learning. You're doing what it takes to win. So why wouldn't you win?
Why wouldn't you?
All right, let's lock this in. 3 minutes on the closure here. 9:30, very high volume time. 24 hours ago, we took a fade. Here we're trying to maybe take an onion here. A little fake out. We did. I think yesterday we did end up waiting for 9:45 as well. So it ain't a thing if we have to do that here today. Also, it doesn't matter if we have to wait till 10 a.m., 10:30, 12. Doesn't really matter. Asian session.
We don't care, bro.
We
go
don't
based
care.
off the system. We do everything based on what the system says to do. Why do we do that? Because we know that the system produces the outcome that we want. That's why we do what the system says to do.
Exactly. Data tells us to. And playbook pays.
Yes, bro. Yes, sir.
The playbook pays. Yeah, we do have news coming in at 10, so I'm not too concerned about that right now if we get a closure above, but it is definitely in the back of my mind here.
Yo, what's up, Energy? Yes, Energy. That's some fire right there.
Energy.
That is so true right there.
Energy.
Hell yeah, man.
All our life, we've been manifesting everything, but we just become aware of it now. So where will you go? That's up to yourself and your own thoughts, really.
Let's go, Mr. Marty McFly. 14-5. Not bad for someone who had
Okay.
no idea what trading was last month. Not too bad. Or,
That's
two months ago, I should say, right? Not too shabby at all, my man.
Bro, that's fire.
W.
That's fire.
I see a lot of people's processes speeding up, man.
Let's go,
You know,
Kelvin.
Literally,
yeah.
bro, I
Hell
wish I
yeah.
had this when I began.
I'd never seen a trader become like see a trader producing profits, like consistent profits, like within their first 6 months. Here I'm seeing people do it within their first month or two, right? And again, we talk about this a lot, but the clubhouse, a great opportunity for traders to just continue to go all in on their education, right?
Yeah.
We've already know all the benefits into it and stuff. Like I never had something like this when I was coming up. This is just a great opportunity for everyone to just accelerate their process for real.
Literally,
Facts.
bro.
What it took me
That's why
3
we're seeing
years.
processes
Yeah,
speed up
man.
here.
Literally, what it took me 3 years to do, I'm watching people do it in 3 months. It's
Yeah.
wild, wild.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's
really,
the
bro.
point, right? That's the point of getting into something like mentorship or joining a live stream or joining a clubhouse, whatever, like, is to cut your learning curve in half, right? Because
Yeah.
if you have someone that already went down that road, right, they can advise you, right, and help you cut that learning process in at like almost half, right, if you do it the right way.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. No good closure for us here, so we're gonna have to wait. If this candle can close above, though, the buys are looking really good. No support either, so we gotta wait on it.
Just wait on it.
Starting to make some good profits now. Let's go, Jordy. Reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street. Jordy. Let's go, Jordy. You better start making that bell for money now. How you doing?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm on. Trying to be Jordan Belfort rich, man.
Oh yeah.
He said, I was mad. He said, when I was 27 years old, I made $49 million in 1 year. And I was pissed because it was one shy of 50. You gotta love that part. Gotta love that part. Could you imagine 49 million? Some of you guys make good money here, right? I know some of you guys make $1 million, $2 million a year. Could you imagine 50 million in a year? Holy.
That's why I'm in trading, bro.
Insane.
So
And what would we do
I'll make
then?
them.
Exactly the same thing.
Look for 100 million. No, I'm just kidding.
If
50
you can-
million sure is
if you
good,
can make
but-
$100 in one trade, you can probably make $1 million in one trade just by
Contracts.
upgrading your numbers,
Yeah.
upping your contracts. But
Exactly.
same
we do the
skill
exact same
set.
thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm in trading, man. Taking full advantage of that no salary cap.
Look at the move. I mean, we're calling all the moves here. They're just leaving without our setups. Some days, this is how it goes. You go, we're going to go up, and it does. And some days, we're going to go down, and it does. And we'll go back up now, and it does. But you just got no actual setup that presents itself. But that's okay. That's okay.
Markets are gonna do what they gotta do.
At what point should someone quit their day job and go all in on trading? Once trading is going all in for them, pretty much.
Facts. Personal question, honestly. It
Yeah.
all depends on your life and stuff.
Yeah, your life, your situation. Yep.
Yeah. But you grow into that. Like I said, like before, like it starts with trading, producing consistent profits where it starts by paying off a small bill, which, leads into a bigger bill.
Nice move here.
Nice.
Well anticipated, but yeah, no closure above. Nothing.
Greenery. There he is.
Greenery.
He's in the house. Let's go.
What's up, Green?
Someone took that. Definitely.
New 4 hour coming. Yeah, so we got new 4 hour coming. We got news coming. We got the volume here, but just no setup for us. 1 hour coming back up here.
It's
4 hour coming back up.
it's clean though.
It's clean.
Yeah, I mean, back down, back up. It's looking clean. So we'll see like 10, 10, 15, 10, 30.
Oh yeah,
Maybe something's
plenty
cooking.
of time. Plenty of time.
Cooking.
Yeah.
And that separates a lot of winners from losers too. It's like 9:30 is my favorite time, so I just have to get into a trade right now. It's like, well, is your setup there? No? Okay, well, the only time you have to get into a trade is when the setup is there, not when the time that you enjoy trading comes in, right? Because price can go either way with that volume. So you got to hold off. Even if you want to get in so bad, just based off of volume coming in, if you don't have a setup, you can't really do much.
Mm-hmm.
Is it better to get an expensive gym or go to a mediocre one where there's a lot of people during peak hours? What are your thoughts? I think either one's fine. As long as you can get your workout in, you're good. Two to three consistent payouts a month. Yeah, if you can start stringing that together, like month after month after month, yo, you got something going. You got something going. All right, we got volume here. Go for networking, yeah. Good girls. Do I trade my own capital? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I trade my own capital. I trade funding capital. Yep. Okay, let's see. We're tapping here. We're tapping. What are we gonna do on the 4 hour? We're gonna continue moving up. We got the 15-minute closure coming up too, but I don't think there's gonna be anything for us here. 1 hour coming back up. 30 coming back up.
30 minutes so choppy.
Yeah, 30 minutes very choppy. Yeah, most likely gonna have to wait. Yeah, gonna have to wait for the news at 10 probably.
Yeah, but I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like sells, bro. Low key, like below
Yeah, same.
below resistance. After news, maybe if that happens.
I like that too.
Gold, yeah, gold's been tough. Gold's been tough in Asian, in London, and now New York.
Also
just
London,
running.
yeah.
Bro, it's been tough
Crazy.
since this week. Pretty
Yeah.
much. This
What
week's
about
been
pre-New York?
tough. Yeah, pre-New York was tough too. Nothing. No trades.
Oh, okay.
Pre-New York,
Didn't
yeah.
even want to touch gold.
Nah, for real. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see like after news. Also, like the news is at 10, so at 10 the 4 hour opens up too. So you could create like the news could make the bottom wick or the top wick and something like that. So we could have a beautiful setup coming up too.
Can you trade ES and stuff? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I don't think we really did an analysis here on ES today. Let's see. Daily's very tough. Very tough. 4 hour is bearish, though. We did break the highs, I believe, for ADP. Then started driving down. 1 hour just going crazy here. 30-minute tapped right into support, right? So you had some support sitting at 68.24 there. Looks like we're reacting to that zone now. 15 moving up. So we'll see how we do. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. If you guys are in this on the 15, should have some room to go, but... Yeah, 30 closures look good. We got news coming out, so most likely going to wait on that now. You guys, yo, where do you guys come up with this? Oh, snap. That'd be a fire boxing ring. You got all the markets on the side.
Set that up in TT headquarters.
Yo. Took the breakout sell in London. I didn't really like that because there was no wick. I think there was no wick. London, right? Yeah, I'm not sure which one you took. I think it was maybe this one. But I didn't like that one because you had like no wick on the bottom. I'm not sure if it was that one, but was it 2 a.m. pre-London? Yeah, 2 a.m. Yeah, yeah. I was looking at that a little while ago. That was probably the only. If there was any opportunity, I think it was that. But again, if you didn't take that with the no wick, I don't blame you. If you took it, you get aggressive. It's fine too. That's probably the only good position I see there.
No lawyer wick.
Yeah, we wanted that, but got no wick.
Yeah. I figured you would stay out for sure. I would have stayed out of that just because there's no wick there.
We could say like that would be a bad one.
Yeah, all I would say is be careful with that because more times than not that may come back on you. Yeah, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Top wick first, then yeah. I think that's like the best way to if there is like no wick, wait for a low, wait for a nice top wick, and then set like a sell stop on the break of the low. Maybe don't go as heavy as you normally would. Lower the size a little bit, and that's really the only way I found like to get away from the no wick thing. But even in that, my data says that it doesn't work more times than it does work. So what time do we trade Asian? We trade Asian at like 7:45, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll probably start getting on maybe a little bit earlier for Asian. Yeah, I think that will work. Maybe Johnny Gems can lock something in earlier, and then I'll jump on around like 8:15, so we don't miss anything at like 7. That way we're prepared for 8 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe like 7:45.
Yeah. Not that we take too many trades at 8, but there are some times where trades do play out. So
yeah.
What do you think, Gems?
Yeah, I think like 7:40 start is good.
Yeah, that'll help me too on my end. Like I'll help Anna get the kids down, and then boom, run straight to it.
Right. Sounds good.
No trades for me yet. Nope. Nothing. Update the stream record. What is it? Is it 0-0 still? Let's do it. We got 1 and 1. We got a splash of red on day 1 here for me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Same for me, bro.
Where's the record? Where's the record? 1 and 1.
Update the record.
Update the record.
Nah, the record is stupid. 142 winning green days and 26 red days. That is absolutely stupid right there. What the heck? That's crazy. Stupid, honestly, those are dreams come true for me. I'll be honest. There was a time in my trading career like I didn't even think I could do something like that. Like that's crazy. It's not that I don't lose trades either. Like I just get them. I just get it back right by the time the day ends.
Bro, literally.
Man, that's like a dream come true. To be honest.
And that's your
142.
That's your your record like right there. That's like your statistical data. It's like your reliable statistical data over the last 2 years.
Yep. All trades documented, every one of them.
All documented. Based on the playbook, literally.
Yep.
What was it? 600 wins or 600?
What was it? No, it was 142 winning days, I think, and 26 losing days. Is that what I said?
That's freaking crazy.
I don't know. It's on the stream right now. 142 and 26.
It's like that's an 85% winning probability.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bro, we're only getting better, bro, over time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
See the win rate going up.
I mean, think about it. We've been doing this I kid you not, every single day for over 4 years straight, right? We're only bound to get better. Like we're only bound to get good. Like we should get good, right? There's no reason we shouldn't be really good traders if we've put in the work every day for 4 years straight. I mean, it's just
Oh yeah, bro.
yeah,
The
it's
data
it's
don't
law
lie,
at
bro.
that
The markets, If the markets do the same thing every day, then why shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Once you got the data that shows what you have consistent with these market patterns that do the same things every day, now you can start to go for it. You can start to leverage that.
Yep.
100%.
That's something we should always remember, chat. Markets do the same thing every day, so should we. That's why you look at
Yeah,
Nick.
so
Go
why
back-
wouldn't we?
Exactly. Go back during the past live streams. Nick's been doing the same thing every damn
Same
day.
thing.
And so have the markets.
Minor little tweaks that made major adjustments too, you know, like making those little tweaks along the way, not being afraid to admit what's not working, right? Not being afraid to find what is working and do more of that. So yes. All right, here comes our news. So we got 16 seconds here. If there wasn't news, I'll be honest, I'll probably have a sell stop, right, if we close really weak below the range. But we got some red folder news. Let's let that come out here, and then we go from there. So probably like 10. Oh, I'm sorry, there's still 15 minutes left. If this candle closed below, there would have been a really good shot at taking these sells here. So what would you guys say? Is this more of a wick to fill or a rejection candle? What do you guys think based off of your current knowledge on candlesticks and price action? Rejection, yeah, rejection.
Good question.
Yep. So anytime you have a wick that's way bigger than the body, that tends to be a rejection. Now, it's not that this candle can't move up, because it can, right? But most likely, and most of the times, you're going to start moving down here. So yeah, let's see. I may be interested here. You know, if we can flip up and get a top wick and then break these lows, I may be interested in that. We did close below this range right here, which is, if you look left, I mean, it's overall like tapped a little bit more, right? Boom, 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 bam, right? So we'd have to wick up though first.
Not gonna lie, that looks pretty good.
It does. Looks really good.
It
30
is.
looks good too, man. 30's like flipping bearish. But we really want to see a wick on this candle, because we be activated here, price come up, make a top wick, and now we don't know where that wick's going, right? At least if we get that top wick now, we can say, okay, cool, the top wick is here. We can leave our stops above that and then enter on the break of the lows, and now we got an actual trade position in front of us. Here, we can't do that. You know, we can get in now, put our stops on the flip, but that's really not that logical at all.
Yeah, no logic.
Yep. So we need logic. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, sir, Maverick Wolf. Exactly, bro. You know, just spend some time thinking about that today, man.
I dare you guys to find 1 hour a week and dedicate it to doing nothing.
Yep.
Sit in a room with a timer, stare at a wall.
That's what I was telling Rafi, that I committed to doing that, you know, 1 hour a day to just sitting in silence, really, you know, and practicing solitude. It's major key. Me and Rafi were diving into it yesterday, deep conversation about it. I guess we got some time here, but it's crazy, Chad, what you do when you sit in silence. You go back to where you came from in a way, because your mind is super powerful. It's literally God. So you basically are connecting with God when you're doing it. See, the key is to observe your thoughts, right? To sit in complete silence and just observe. And what you're going to notice is negative energy, some positive thoughts, some negative thoughts that are going to come in. And the key is what Rafi talks about, is capturing that thought, right? And going back to where that came from, right? So when I was sitting in silence, right, I had negative thoughts come into my mind, but I was observing them, I identified them, and then I seen where they came from. And again, these negative thoughts and stuff come from past attachments, like childhood traumas, right? Negative experiences with people, coaches, life, right? It's attached to that. And then when you see these come in and you're in complete silence and you can identify them, then you start to question, why are these thoughts coming in, right? And then I identify why they were coming in. And then it made me realize who I truly was, because again, I was in connection with God, right? And I realized that there was a solution to these negative thoughts, right? I realized that there was something you could do about them. And you start to identify these negative thoughts, you give them meaning, and it's basically like you can let go of them, right? You can understand and be aware of the cause in them and then let go of them and go back to what truly works, which was the source that you came from, which was the mind can do anything, right? You're just limiting it, right? Based on some past experience and stuff. So, I mean, it's much deeper than that and stuff, but that's just like kind of what was happening in my exercise with it. But yeah, crazy.
Powerful stuff, bro.
Yeah, super powerful. So you sit in silence, you understand that some of these things have attachments over you. You let them go, you go back to source, which was God, that can do anything. You can create anything, chat. I realized that my mind and my actions can create literally anything I freaking want. So why should I let these attachments, these negative attachments from past experiences of my life control me? Again, without really thinking in silence and thinking about it, there's really no awareness or understanding and connection with the higher power.
Fire.
The funny thing is that a lot of this stuff are not even yours. Yeah, they come from somewhere else. And that's what you need to understand. Like, this is not me. This is just something that it's part of my identity. And how can we remove it? It's not ignoring it. It's just becoming aware.
Yeah. Like you say, aware, understand, and let go.
Yeah. The secret of the champion right there.
Literally, man.
It's like clouds in the sky. Just watch them blow by.
Yep.
We definitely missed it. What did we miss?
I didn't miss anything.
Did we miss something?
You missed it, brother. You missed it.
You missed the message here.
I love the French. I love how we're speaking French now. When we were just speaking English.
You missed it.
In terms of a move, we definitely didn't miss anything yet. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
I don't know about y'all.
What would be
Yeah, I
clean
didn't
too
miss
is
any.
if, let's say we pull
John.
back here, right, and then we get like some sort of a pack, boom, and then a wick fill here. If we can get this candle to pull back, leave a wick, that's the position that we want, right? We got no bottom wick here too, so that would be our goal. Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just hang tight, wait. If we would have
I
had
can
a
already
top
feel the
wick here,
vibe,
that would
bro.
have been much better, much better.
I can already feel the vibe. Like, some of us here are really focused more on the money, and that's just not gonna lead to success. That's gonna lead to more failure. You know, that's gonna lead to the money running away from us, because you care more so about missing the move versus actually executing it, actually executing your move, right? Like, we should have zero FOMO here. Like, no FOMO, right? There should be no FOMO because there's no edge, there's no playbook setup, right? So you're not missing anything. You're following your plan, right? That's what you're doing. So again, maturity in trading starts when the desire to follow and execute your plan is greater than the desire to be green on your P&L.
Nah, but that's true, John. Yeah, we don't get paid by, you know, winning or losing trades. It's just taking trades in general. We basically just get paid by following our plan. That's why we said performance over profits too. It's not just like, oh yeah, performance over profits, yeah, whatever, and then say we missed the move. It's like yeah, it's really performance over profits, because once we focus on performance, the profit starts rolling in, and we see the clubhouse profits now for a while, and it's getting crazy, right? And that's all people who just follow the playbook, literally, and don't focus on the profits all the time. So,
Literally, bro.
yeah,
So results speak for themselves, exactly.
literally, we don't even have to say anything. You can just look in the channel and boom.
Right. Yep.
Golf today?
Let's do it.
You don't want the smoke.
Dude, we're
you
playing
don't
golf
want
today,
it.
bro.
Y'all
We
don't
can
want
go.
to smoke.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want
book
it.
the tea time right now, brother. We're chilling. You got the babysitter, bro.
We got the sitter.
I'm done talking too, by the way.
Thought about the sell would have been it's
Bro.
fine if you took it, whatever. It's not a big deal, right? You got it's the 45th minute of the hour too. We got news coming up. Your stop loss would have been 200 pips roughly, 192 pips, unless you were gonna bank on this candle not flipping, which in this case you would have been good, but that would have been pretty risky and probably an unnecessary 50 pip loss, right? If it did want to flip up, which normally it would. So. Yeah, if you stayed out, I mean, I stayed
Maybe
out.
work one time.
Yeah.
And sometimes, but we go off of what works most times, right? So we don't care about, it can run. Also, we can get a bullish breakout with no top wicket and can still run like 200 pips. The next time you try, you'll probably get faked out. So, try it out. If it works, it works.
Yeah, we were
Based
also
off
looking
that,
at
it
that
has
range.
really worked in the past.
So we were also using this range here too. So while we were looking at that
saw that
closure,
too.
it closed above too. So.
Bro, it at least
got a
needed to have
melter.
a top wick there.
Yeah. One little top wick, I would have been very interested there. But nothing.
Yeah, same. But
That gives
nothing.
that candle a low, too.
Nah. Where to keep the stops?
I was legit about to place a sell stop on the 30-minute until I realized I had 0 stop loss.
Literally,
Yeah,
bro.
zero stop.
And I don't want 200 pip stops.
And then if you
so the
do
edge
put it
said
on the 50, if you do put it on the flip, you have a 50 pip stop, but that can get hit so easily. Like it makes more sense for price to flip up bullish, right, and actually make a top wick. So that in a way just puts probabilities against you, right? If you're looking at it from a probability game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you stayed out of that one, good. If you got aggressive, I don't mind that either. I mean, it's fine if you got aggressive as well, but just know that that's stop, right? If let's say this candle here, if this wick right here was much shorter, somewhere like around that wick, then yeah, I would say, okay, look, let's have a sell stop here. We'll keep the stops logically above that previous candle wick, and then we go down. But with this guy being our only logical stop loss, is no point.
Literally, like Shake states too here, it's like 9 out of 10 times that current candle would probably get you there, because 80 to 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks. So like what you want to keep like current candle stops, but we have no high? That's
Right.
not the best in most cases.
Yeet. Yo, appreciate that, Dylan. Congrats on yours as well. 7 weeks, eh? You're starting to get strong now. Month and a half, 2 months, man. They start really getting some strength in their neck and their head. This dude Axel's already like mad strong. Like, damn, dude, you were just born 3 days ago.
Dang.
Right. Sheesh.
All right. Okay, well, we got news coming in 3 minutes. Let's see how we go. Do we go right back up here? Or do we melt? Let's see.
I really want to play golf now.
Golfy golf.
I just told Joe maybe call and book it.
What's the plan now, G? It's plan G. Yeah, let's wait for the news to come out here, and then we'll do a fresh top-down analysis. 4 hour coming straight back down, though. Nasty 4 hour range here. Because if we do close bullish, right, if the news initially kind of comes down, right, makes a top wick here, then we will most likely, right, go up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, we really rejected that zone up there in which we came from, right? So if we came from any zone, right, the zone we came from was that one up here. So we just tapped back into it, and now we're pushing all the way back down here. So 1 minute. Just came back from playing golf. Let's go. Made 2% Asian. The Asia fade was a valid setup. What time? What time? The 2025 babies, bro. I already got Kingston running a whole like morning routine. Personal growth and development. Oh, you're on the course right now? Oh, snap.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, word, Mr. KWell. I see
It's
that
nice
weather
out,
is
too.
just gorgeous.
67 degrees? Yeah, nice, dude. Good morning to play. News, yeah, news coming out right now. Yeah, 11 seconds here, and we get some red folder to come out. Let's see how we do. Four hours straight back down.
Right at support though, so we could see some move up again here potentially. The 4 hour closing like semi-bullish too, so
Yeah, 4 hour bullish. We really got no clean direction right now at all. Let's run this fresh top-down analysis here, right? So our daily, keep in mind, we may be looking to go down because the daily broke the highs and just straight up dropped, right? So we could potentially be looking at this like daily pack runner here, right? Why would we hit that high there and not go up and fill that wick at 930, right? So what we did was we rejected. We broke the highs, we grabbed the pack, and now we're right back at the flip now. So could this daily candle be prepared to start making its way down, right? We'll see. The 4 hour did close bullish, but although it closed bullish, it rejected here, right? So we rejected the zones, mainly this one up here. We never broke out of the range here, so we're still kind of chopping around in this overall zone. Very confusing on the 4 hour, right? 4 hour candles really just don't know what to do. We can go either way. We can go up, we can go down. We're just pretty much in some consolidation, right? If we look at everything overall, though, we are moving down, right? We're just kind of messing around here and getting all messed up. So could we continue moving down on the daily and on the 4 hour? We'll see. You know, we got rejection, but at the same time, we got a pretty strong bullish closure here. So let's drop down to the 1 hour. 1 hour came down right back into, what do you know? 38. Wow. Exact area we were looking for, in the beginning of the stream for price to come right down into 38. So we've done that, right? So now we're in 38. We're going to see how we react here. You've been coming down for quite some time now. So 30-minute grabbed the pack here too. Came back down, closing out support. 15-minute as well. I think we need a little bit of a pullback, right? We need a attempt for this 4 hour candle to push up, right? If we can get this 4 hour candle to push up here, do something like this, right? We get this nice pullback here, maybe somewhere into these ranges, right? And then we look for that resistance right here. So that will probably be the best plan moving forward. That'll give us an opportunity to see if that 4 hour candle actually wants to move up. And if it doesn't, right, then what'll happen is you'll get that resistance here, and then we can look to take the sells as we can anticipate that 4 hour candle and the daily candle coming back down as well. I might be interested in these buys right here. These guys, so you see these two candles that I drew out? I might be interested, but that has to happen down here. So let me redraw that so I can show you what I mean by that, right? If we close below with this candle, right, or close at it, whatever. Let me get the candle. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's say we do close right at it or even slightly below. And then the next candle comes back up here, right, and closes strong bullish. We can attempt these buys here, right, to the fact that the 4 hours bullish, maybe that's the bottom wick. And I would pretty much be out of there by 60. Yeah, 60 would be like partials for me. And then if it wants to run, it runs. If not, I'll wait on resistance at that point and maybe catch this this continued rejection off the 4 hour, allowing the daily candle to start coming back down now. So yeah, let's see. I wanna put a zone here though. at 59.60, so we don't buy too close to that zone, right? Because the buys are good, but they got to be from around 38.40. If we start getting too close to 59, then we got no room at that point to, you know, continue moving bullish, right? So let's do that. So any sort of closures here will look pretty good for the buys. If we move a little bit too much, that's fine. We wait for, you know, resistance to come in and take a sell. But not the greatest price action here today. Not at all.
Nah, bro, I'm cool with not taking any trades as well today. If that's what it means to preserve capital and
Protect your soldiers, bro.
Yeah.
Protect the soldiers.
Exactly. Like we talked about this in pre-New York a little bit, but like in sports, you got offense and defense, right? In trading, same thing, offense and defense. Offense is multiplying capital, defense is preserving capital, right? When we play offense, we're playing offense because the trading edge said to get into the markets. But when the trading edge says to not get into the markets, then we're playing defense, right? So right now we're playing defense, and it's very important that we preserve the capital until the edge says to get in. Then we can start playing offense. So right now we're playing defense.
Yeah, I love it. So true.
And again, right, you're not profitable off the trades you take, but you're profitable off the trades you don't take. By not taking stupid trades and avoiding unnecessary losses, that's what makes you profitability. We all know what to do, but it's about what not to do. And same thing in sports, you know, offense can win games, but to win championships, it's going to take good defense. So defense is what wins championships. Same thing here. Defense and trading is what makes us profitable. Yes, sir. Tim Trades, you know the vibes? Yeah, I was playing sports and we won the championship, and we definitely won the championship because of our defense. We made the plays on the field. We struck people out. We didn't walk people.
Routine plays.
All we need to do is get in one run, right? And then the rest was defense, just not letting them score. So that's what won us the game and the chip. Yeah, American football and regular football, right? Both play offense and defense. So, yes. Yes, exactly. The problem is not making money. We all can make money. The problem is not in making the money. The problem is keeping the money. That's the issue there, right? And that's what's, again, going to separate the pros from the amateurs, right? Because amateur traders can press buy or sell and win and get lucky. But can they be consistent? Right? Can they stay consistent with that? That's what the pros can do. And again, their consistency comes from playing good defense, right? And staying out of the markets when there is no good trades.
So facts. Yeah, everyone probably came in with the belief too that it was just buy and sell. You click a button and you make money, but it's not really how it is. Once you understand the whole profession about it, you understand too that it's about consistency and staying consistent with a plan over and over, session by session, every single day. And yeah, that's really it. But it's so true, John. Yeah, offense and defense, really. We gotta know when to step in. We gotta know when to step out.
Exactly, bro. And if you could just be disciplined, like Nick said, have unbreakable discipline to the plan, you'll play great defense and you'll play great offense. Now, how are we gonna develop this discipline muscle? We're gonna show up here and we're gonna exercise every single day. Discipline, right? That's the exercise. That's the practice we're gonna do. With time and repetition, you're gonna develop a habit. That habit will lead you to consistent profitability.
Yo, we on the big screen, boys. I just went in my living room. Massive TV. We're on it. I see all y'all. My kids are watching you guys, man. Watch your comments here.
Nice.
Yo.
That's good.
I got the whole family in the living room. They say, go TTE. Let's go.
What's going on, champs?
The stews.
Hello, Anna.
You're on the big screen. All your comments, too, are on the big screen. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Trading is more about being a great loser. Life is about being a great loser. Yeah, hell yeah. Like my kids, I'm teaching them, yo, it's okay. Like, mistakes are just lessons, you know. Life is a classroom in itself. Like, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to, you know, be not good at something, right? In order to be good, you got to be not good, right? And learn, and yeah, don't take it too serious. Don't take it too serious, kiddos.
I'm starting to believe that the purpose of life is to create character, really, to create someone special. So the ups and downs is what makes your character.
Yeah, what character will you create? You guys have no problem doing that in Xbox and PlayStation. But what about the life? What about the game of life? You know, you can upgrade your character. You can do whatever you want. You know, just imagine yourself being a character in a movie, right? I love the Joe Rogan. If you guys never seen that one Joe Rogan quote, he goes, "Man, you should just pretend that you're the main character in a movie. And you're in a real tough, crappy spot, and life is just beating the daylights out of you, and you're the underdog, and you got a camera following you around every single day, watching the come up, right? And just, hey, you are the main character, so start acting like it. Start acting like it, baby. You are an actor, my friend. What did your grandma say to your mom? You better teach that kid how to act. We're all actors, gang. Every single one of us. You either act like a you know what, or you act like the main character. You choose. You choose.
That's the other beautiful thing that life offers you, is choice. You know, nothing's really automatic. You have free will, free choice to be really awakened.
Yeet. Life is like a video game.
Crazy.
Or maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it actually is.
Maybe it actually is.
Dude, I think it is, bro.
Bro, it could be.
I think we're dreaming right now. Some of you guys are taking this dream way too serious.
You're gonna wake up and be like, "What the heck? Why did I take that so serious?"
You're exactly. Feels like a dream, bro. It's flying by. I'll tell you that. Time's literally not stopping.
Don't act like a tool bag.
No.
There you go.
Bro, life is so deep, chat. We all know nothing.
Nobody knows nothing.
That's how deep
Nobody knows
deep life is,
nothing.
that none of us know anything, bro. But yet we think we know everything.
Literally. And there's 1,000 opinions, but all we need is really yourself.
Literally, bro.
True.
All you need is you.
If I would have listened to everyone else's opinions, I would have been I would have been working for the town. I would have been weed whacking. I would have been weed whacking the road. I would have been picking up the local park's garbage and stuff if I would have listened to everyone else's advice for my life.
Probably 2,000 people right now wouldn't be here.
Very happy I chose to listen to my own intuition. Yeah.
Insane.
I probably would have been overweight,
right now.
broke, miserable, weed whacking, grass cutting, garbage picking. Oh man, I couldn't let it happen, gang. I couldn't let it happen.
Shout out Nick, bro, for making it happen, man.
Pressure was on.
Great, bro.
Nick's the G, bro.
I'm happy you didn't.
I'm happy I didn't too, man.
We're all grateful you didn't.
And my guy had pressure, bro. Sheesh.
Mad
You want to talk
pressure.
about pressure, bro. Nick has some damn pressure, child. I'll tell you that.
We like the pressure. As Mr. V would say, the pressure is the privilege. A lot of people, they don't even have the privilege to have the pressure. So I like the pressure. I bank on pressure. I live for pressure. Pressure makes diamonds.
That's facts, bro.
Wow. Thank God you stayed away from the tap water. Oh man, really said
Eliminated
that.
all
Yeah.
seed oils. Got out of the
True
tap
though.
water.
Literally.
Otherwise, it would be Nikki stew up here.
Oh, wow.
Every time I'm on the stream, I feel like a midnight gospel. Hold on, let me make that complete. If you're looking for a blessing, send me all the money you got in your bank account and I'll triple it for you. Watch the Lord triple it for you. Come on, everybody. Donate to the live stream right now. You got a blessing waiting for you. It's about 6 minutes away. It only takes 5 minutes to hit the dono button, but we gonna do this together, everybody. You're gonna see a blessing. Yeah. They get you all riled up. My kids are probably in another room laughing right now. I know my wife is. There we go. Bring them in. $100, $200.
Praise the Lord.
I love that one pastor. He said, if you gonna get a blessing, you gotta bring $1,000 up here. Some lady brought like 800. He said, what did I say? 800 don't equal 1,000. He said, we'll take it though. We'll take it.
Bro, it's such a scam.
Go back and figure it out. He legit told it. Go back and figure it out how to get the other 200 up here. We'll take the 800 for now. Get out of here. Go next.
You know what's crazy, bro? The first time ever in my life when I went to church with my mom and dad, I thought I was gonna go and learn about God. Next thing I know, I looked to my left. There's just this huge basket like in front of my face, like just out in the aisle, and then I see like my dad's hand throw like a $20 bill.
A dollar. He threw $1 in, and he said, "All right, we did a good work for the Lord today. Hallelujah. Let's do this." Tithing,
Dude, they just go back and forth. Remember that basket thing? They just be like, like with each aisle, bro, and just like keep walking, like with collecting money, bro. Hilarious.
All right. Anyway, we got 75 pip range here. We got a semi lower wick. Let's see if we can get something a little bit better than this. 4 hours starting to move here. 1 hour is starting to come up as well. We never broke the lows. 30 minutes still open, so we do have to be careful here. That's why I want a good lower wick on this 15. If we can break that low maybe one more time, come down, have a sell stop here, buy stop, and look to target like 58 and then back up towards like 68 here. So let's see if we can get it. Let's see. 38 pip stops as of right now, so actually not too bad.
No, really not.
Yeah, I think I might have a buy stop here. Yeah, let's do it. Buy stops on the break of buy stop on the break of the high. Why can't I open a buy stop?
You're in GC.
Oh,
I don't know if that's anything to do with it.
Yeah, it does. Buy stop. All right, let me get rid of these old ranges. Where did this all come from? My bad, chat. Sloppy here. Let's see if we move down a little bit, and I'll set it on the break of the high here. 10. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have a buy stop here. Break of the highs. We'll see if we can move up on that 4 hour candle. My stops are going to be kept below the current candle lows here. So would have liked to get in around 51, but we'll take this entry too. See if that 4 hour can start moving up. So I am activated here. Going to be looking to take partials at this 58 level, and then seeing if we can come all the way up towards what are we looking for? Towards 68. Yeah, 68. All right, let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to close 80% up here if we can get up there. And then, yeah, let the rest run. MGC got me there. Yeah. Good old MGC. All right, we should be good to move
Good old
here.
MGC.
Yeah, stops back below the range. Partials at 58, and then full TP at 68. Got a lot of range to move up. The Bentley. Oh snap! All right, let's see if we can move here on Goldie. Let's see if we can get up towards 58 here. That'd be great. Could probably go break even around, yeah, like 56, 57, somewhere up there. Give it a little chance to get in this range here.
Great, my full TP hit there.
Okay.
Nice.
Break even is good for me.
Got the loss back.
If you guys want to close partials, you can. I'm going to wait probably up until 58 here, 58.1 or something, to close some partials. So let's see if we can get that push on the 4 hour. and keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Nice, good trade.
Yep.
Great
32
trader.
pips in profit at the moment. So if you guys want to take something, take something. Maybe I'll take one. I'll take one. I'm gonna sell just to fit, just for my dopamine. But let's see if we can push through. We got to push through this area right here in order to tap that partial TP. So let's see if we can get there. The only reason I'm break even here is because we got such a late entry on this, right? I really wish we could have had a better entry. That probably would have bought us an extra 13 pips. So yeah, that's why I want to go break even. Entry's a little late here, so. But good trade. Good trade if you guys close partials. 30 something pips we got there. So let's see if we can keep pushing and survive this BE.
Nice.
Go on, Goldie. Go on. Go on.
Keep going up there.
Took your 30 pips. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I took my 30 on top step here. So I got just missed actually. 2,900. Crap. I need about 50 bucks.
Dang.
Don't you hate when that happens?
No.
Yeah, right.
2,900. I needed 3 grand on top step. Got 30 pips. Nice trade. Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Okay, I'm out at break even. So good trade. We didn't really get to 58, which I would have liked, but we got our 30 pips. Congrats if you closed partials and all that. Yeah, we'll see if we get another one. The top step is 100K. Yeah, 100K. Just missed the mark. 2,900. No, this is 10 GCs, brother. 10 GCs. Yeah, 10 GC. I think we would hit break even. Yeah, maybe if we had that original entry anyway. Maybe, maybe not. Actually looks pretty good to keep going up. Four points on gold is 40 pips. I think so. Yeah, we got like 30. Yeah, we could always wait now. 30-minute support actually looks pretty good to continue this potential move up. Yep.
Yeah, facts, it does.
1 pip from partials. Happens. Just past 2 combines. All right, W. 30-minute closure does look good. Yep. Yep. Bump. Yeah, MGC is my live account, my top 1 live account, but everything else I trade GC. So the combine, I always go like 10 contracts. 10 GCs. $140 away from passing 5 combines. Let's go. We almost had it right there. We almost had it there. I think a lot of that has to do with our lack of the bottom wick. Someone fell. Someone's crying. Yeah, lack of bottom wick, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, W trade, man. Beautiful buy off support. Yep. Yeah, coming right into that 42.55 advantage point. So great. Yeah, secured like 40 or so pips. Yeah, true, Green. That's definitely one of the best things about trading, the unlimited opportunities. You know, you missed that one, all good, and there's another move coming. Yes, sir, Green. You know the vibes. Yeah, if you missed it, all good. Yeah, that's why it's important that we take our base hits, take our profits, right? Because price ends up tapping into these levels and rejects pretty much every single time. Yeah, Christian, bro, I know, like, when we're 1 pip away from partials, it's like, why, what's the difference, right? 1 pip, 2, 3 pips, like, honestly, like, just snag it, you know, if you can. But yeah, you know, that's what happens, like, a winning trade gets turned into, like, a break-even trade, you know, when it should have been a win. So I mean, you can mark it down as a break-even, but just know in your notes that it should be a winning trade, you know, if you would have took profits, right? So yeah, it's good to mark it down as a break-even trade and then to use that as a lesson, right, from that trade.
Yeah. Did you take that, John?
Yeah, I took that. Yep.
Yeah, same.
Did you take it?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. I got it on my combine, so.
Yeah, I forgot my combine. I got like one left. I forget it every time.
Right. 30-minute closure looking good, though. I'll probably get back in with this 30-minute closure.
Yeah,
It does. It does. Kingman went down. He went down. You know that like swinging. I told you this guy's like Donnie from Wild Thornberries, bro. You know that little thing he does where he swings on the counter.
Yeah.
Man slipped off.
Damn, bro.
Man slipped.
Jeez.
Oh, we're gonna get it now.
Hope 30-minute waits for us here. But if not, I'll do it.
Can't take the profits with the 5-minute rule. Hey, that rule might actually come in clutch today. Yeah, you might actually get partials out of that. Yeah, let's see how the 30 closes here. It might be some more opportunity. Let's go XFA vibes. Recovered all your losses. Let's get it. In profits on the day. That's nice. That's good to hear. Yee. That's always nice to come back into the green.
Yes, sir.
How can we call this move? I would say this was a 15-minute onion. Yeah, 15-minute onion. Let me just take a picture here real quick. So I got it. Partials. And then break even. All right. Let me just journal that real quick. All right, we good. We good. Let's wait on the 30, and then maybe we'll get some more opportunity. We'll see. Let's get rid of everything here. We know we're forming a potential new support here on the 30-minute time frame. We still have a bullish 4-hour candle, right, that can continue moving up. 1 hour closed right at support. 30-minute trying to create support. 15 got it already. So let's see what we do.
Nice week
Patient
15
pays the
closure,
game,
and then a
bro.
pack runner for that 30 lower weight will be fire.
15. Oh, 15. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yeah, so that 30-minute bottom wick, if it can come down, break the low, right? Give that candle a nice little low and then shoot up to fill that wick would be, yeah, that would be pretty good. How come my stops are on the current candle low? Because of how much room it was, right? Got a late entry there, unfortunately. 172 pips around would have been the stop, so I needed to keep like a 50 pip stop. Oh, yeah, that happens. That happens. That happens. A couple pips away. I've done it. I've done it. One of the stupidest things I ever did. I had a 5K payout pending with Top Step. 5K. Right? And all I needed was $150. And I got into a trade. And the trade went into drawdown and all that. And while it was in drawdown, I lost sight of the fact that I only needed $150. So like 20 minutes later, when the trade starts coming back into profit, bro, it went like 150, 180 in profit. I never closed the trade because my emotion kicked in, right? And I thought, okay, cool. Now this trade's going to play out, right? Okay, let me wait, you know? And I completely forgot that all I needed was 150. And that trade turned around and just smoked me, man. So it happens. I've been there. I've been there.
Yes, sir.
I've certainly been there. Okay, let's see if we can get that packy that we're looking for here. Got a new 30-minute closure. We got a wick to fill. We got a 1030 volume. 120 pip range to move up. So let's see if we can get a low.
Looks good.
Especially if we can get a low to come down to 48 here, and then up we go.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't close too weak, but it looks good though. Like with that pack run, I mean.
Yeah, definitely. That's going to add some confirmation for sure. The pack runner is like, let's say you don't get a good wick, like a normal healthy wick on a candle. What'll happen a lot of times is price will come down and actually break the low. And what that will also do is that will activate a lot of sellers, grab some liquidity here too, and then it'll start coming back up to break the highs here. So sometimes we like to wait for that, especially if you have a candle that, like even on this candle or something, we'd wait for a break of that low and then a break of the high before taking a buy or something. So yeah, if the wick isn't where we want it, we like to see a little break of it, and then just adds a little extra confirmation. Plus in some cases, I don't know how much it'll do it in this case, but in a lot of cases it's meant to grab liquidity too. But I don't see much here liquidity wise. Drowning in too much green? Hey, that's actually a pretty good problem to have.
Oh.
Where's some really good questions? Oh, here's one. Yo, Gems, who's better at golf, you or Nick? Oh, that's for John.
That's a good one.
I guess
Who's better?
to be real, I was just saying Nick's slightly better.
I'm slightly better. I'm okay. I've been playing a
Nick's
couple more
slightly
games
better,
too.
like, I only finish like a couple strokes behind him usually.
I only
So,
finish like maybe like 14 strokes up each game, so I'm slightly better.
yo, that's a one time, bro.
No, I'm just kidding. We're around
Yeah,
we're around the same level, you know.
You played a little bit longer than me, so you got that edge on me, you know.
I win every game. Let's just put it like that. Pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. But I'm getting a lot better at golf recently, so I understand.
Same, bro. I used to not play at all, so
If John can
I'm
really
close to finishing under 100.
I think John's overall game is pretty good though. Like his driver is unbelievable. His iron is there, you know. It's not like it's not there. And his putter is pretty damn good too.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, putter and driver probably the best. But yeah, we're getting better, bro. Progress, bro. Progress. Like, you know, about to be shooting under 100 next game, so that's progress.
Unfortunately, I have not broke 85 yet. Yeah, I haven't. I'm working on breaking 90. I think my best score was 93 or 94. So I'm not that
Eric,
good
I would like to
at
say
all
I'd
either,
be
by the way.
better. I would like to say I'd be better in like hockey, football,
Stop.
and
Stop.
baseball, and even basketball. Honestly,
I mean, yeah, I'd like to say
Maybe
that.
Nick's got the height on me for basketball, so maybe not that one, but
It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to par a lot more now. Some birdies here and there, but yeah, I'm starting to par holes a lot more often now. All my shots are way more accurate than they used to be too. Bum, 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 bum. So
Yeah.
remember we also talked about the resistance here, right? So we also did talk when we did that fresh analysis earlier about us coming up on the 4 hour, but maybe rejecting an area. That area could be right here, right? So I can't sell without that closure, but if we do get that closure, you know, there is a high probability that we will move down, right? With the daily candle as well. So, but there's really nothing for that yet.
yeah, we'll set it straight today on the course. Facts.
No, I don't think we could play today.
Bro, what? For real, bro? Damn. So why can't you play?
Man went silent.
Crazy, man. I was trying to play today, but whatever.
I gotta do some things over here.
All right,
I got
bet,
a
bro.
lot, I got a
Sounds
lot of
good.
stuff going on here today.
Figure it out.
But maybe, you know, you never know. Maybe we
That's
could
it.
swing it. Maybe we could swing it.
Maybe, bro. Maybe, but I feel you, bro. Gotta stay home, do your thing. Protect everyone.
We'll see. We'll see.
Act like he doesn't have a newborn.
I got a daycare center we're running over here, eh?
Exactly, bro.
You know, my wife is the greatest wife on planet Earth, though. Because the
Yeah.
day after the baby was born, we were out there playing 18 holes. She said, "You deserve it." I said, "All right, I love you."
Yeah, shout out Anna, bro. W.
I said, "Let's do
What
it."
a champ, bro.
I said, "You know, babe, the boys, I mean, they're just annoying me. I mean, they won't stop messaging me. I told them I don't really want to golf today, but they really need an extra guy, and you know, I'm the only other guy out here that can probably fill the spot." And I told them, I mean, I need to stay home today. I need to help my wife with everything. I need to, you know, make sure the kids are good. I gotta, you know, do things around the house and stuff, but they need an extra guy. I'm trying to tell them no, but they're refusing. Then why is your golf bag by the front door there, honey? What? Oh, it's just I just left it there from last time. You just didn't notice it.
Alright.
Green, pull up.
Yo, word, bro. Green, you're 2 hours away, my guy. Come on. Hold up, bro. No excuses. Yo, Green, I'll be up there in a couple of weeks, man. Maybe we can catch a burger or something.
Oh, snap. You guys are funny. What clubs you play say a lot about your game? Oh, damn. Okay, let me tell you the clubs I play then. I play a driver. I play a 6 iron, an 8 iron, a 9 iron, pitching wedge, a 62, yeah, and a putter. That's it. Those are all the clubs I need.
Same, bro.
I
Besides
have
the 62.
I have like a 3 wood, and I have a few different ones, but those are the ones I tend to pick up a little bit more often. Oh, the brand? Oh, yeah. My bad. So there you go. That tells you about my game. I didn't even understand the question. But I might make the tour pretty soon. Trust me.
Yo, Nick's gonna be a stud. Nick's a stud golfer, honestly. Bro hits the iron so far.
So accurate, too.
Yeah,
now? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Gino, it was like in the beginning, like a little hard, like going from like the habits from a baseball swing to a golf swing. Like I was definitely like swinging like a baseball, like on my first couple swings and stuff. Couple times golfing, but you know, you get some good tips. You start practicing a little bit, and you definitely start adjusting. So I feel like I got it now, pretty down path. It's really all about the feel, you know, like you gotta feel it. Like you gotta have that feeling of having a good swing. The feeling of having good technicals too.
Yeah, I use some amateur clubs. I picked up clubs like last year. I only started golfing a year ago, so I picked up just some random like beginner clubs. But I've been asking C Melly and a couple other guys. I'm pretty much gonna get fitted pretty soon and get some good clubs. Yeah, some real good clubs. Starting to play well now, so figure why not. It's all in the hips.
Yeah, literally.
Lessons with a pro over. Yeah, I think I will get a lesson, couple lessons too. What do you shoot? What do you guys shoot? What made me pick up golf? Shout out to Austin Silver and Clay. Yeah, they forced me to play. So I believe it or not, I had actually never played golf in my life up until a year ago. I went to the shooting range. I went to the shooting range. Went to the driving range quite a few like maybe 3 or 4 times growing up my whole life. Never really did anything with golf. Austin and Clay were like, yo, let's meet up, let's chill and stuff, and I was like, all right. And they were talking about doing Top Golf, and I'm like, yeah, let's definitely do Top Golf, right? But thank God Clay was like, yo, why don't we just play an actual round? And I'm like, you sure you guys don't want to just meet at Top Golf? And they're like, no, we'll book it. And yeah, I bought some clubs and started playing, and that was like roughly like maybe 15 months ago now. So, and now we're shooting like 92s, 93s, 95s. So I don't know if that's good, but it's definitely improvement for me. Like I'm not in the phase anymore where like I shank balls or miss balls or hit the dirt. You know what I mean? You know when you're new, you'll aim that way and the ball went that way. It's like, how? All right. So I'm past that point. You know, I'm not swinging and missing or chunking it too much. Like I got a pretty good mechanics dialed in at this point.
Yeah, Nick's getting a lot. Very, very good. Very good. Much better.
I use a ping putter.
Yo, Conrad, bro.
I use a couple good clubs. I've picked up like 1 or 2 or 3 really good clubs that I just bought like individually on my own.
Yo, Conrad, bro, what's poppin'? Good to see you,
Conrad, we're still waiting for Conrad to come out here and get around.
Yeah, bro. We done. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to hit a round with Conrad, bro. Honestly, and yo, that's what I try to live by, bro. You know, drive for show, putt for dough. That's kind of, those are the 2 keys to a good golf game.
Bro, I'm more like a mini golf right now, I think.
Right.
Mini golf?
Yeah, golf, bro.
That mini golf. Well, we're gonna play some mini golf next month or this month.
Yeah, dude, we'll bring him. Bro, we're gonna bring him to that one course.
Fire, bro. Otherwise, let me drive the golf cart thing. That should be fire. But otherwise, I'll probably hit the dirt if I throw a shot at that.
Just come for the vibes.
You need a try, bro, for real.
Either that or just ride in the car with Norbin. Shout out to Norbin.
Norbin.
Bro, I definitely drive that car.
Hey, I'll tell you, if Norbin golfed the way he makes money, or if he golfed the way he trades, he'd probably be shooting low 70s.
He'd be Norbin Woods.
He'd be Norbin Woods out there, man.
Woods. Literally.
Yo, when I come to London, we're definitely golfing. No doubt about it. Definitely. Gold's frozen here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
Our
can come.
patience paid us here today.
I think we can come down here.
We could come back down. That resistance right there. Yeah, I like that.
Great
Yeah,
club.
I think it was thinking exactly the same.
Something like that.
Still no Lorwick. It's 30 minute.
Nope.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Golf.
was thinking exactly the same.
Crap, that's right. We're coming to the UK in May, late May. So we should be good. I'll throw a little jacket on if we need it.
May, bro. It's like almost summertime. Should be good.
Australia
bro.
in the house. Let's go. We got a lot of Aussies in the building.
UK. It's gonna be fire.
May's perfect
I
for
bet
golf.
we're gonna
Say
be a
less.
lot. Oh,
Say
sorry.
less. We're gonna be a lot of what?
I bet we're gonna be a lot more people in London too, because it's like Europe. A lot of people from Europe,
Yeah.
Yee. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
or yeah, or like close to Europe. I don't know that Brexit thing or.
Well, we're coming from Florida too, so I probably need a jacket. Is it like 70 in London?
Yeah, yeah. You
I'm
need a
coming
jacket,
from like
definitely.
95.
Bro, definitely. Even like Denmark and UK is like the same weather, and you definitely get a jacket in May. Trust me.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
All
It's
right. are we
crazy
gonna
because
get
like
something here.
it's just wild. Like it's December 1st and like it's so nice out still. And yet, like you got places where like you need jackets in May. Like, wild.
Bro, I don't know. It's like 1 degree here now.
Man, it's at 1 degree. It's dark out already.
Bro, it's completely dark outside. I can't see anything.
Bro, over here it's 9:45 and it seems like it's 5 p.m.
Really?
So
Bro,
dark.
that's wild.
I know.
Let's see what
Bro,
we
here
got.
too. It's like Nick. I remember you asking me if it was dark outside already. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. Now it's even more. It's like completely dark. It's like it looks like the middle of the night right now, and it's like a 5:15
Sheesh.
or before 5.
This is what I got. 25, 28 this week.
Wow.
You like it?
My goodness.
Good?
Saturday looks good. Friday too. Holy.
Every day.
Let's see when New Year's comes out. They don't got it yet. They ain't got it yet.
Wow.
It's gorgeous here.
I've never had a warm New Year's.
You're about to.
Yeah,
That's summer in the UK. Damn, son. That's winter here in Florida. That's winter. Yeah, that's the only thing. The Christmas vibe is a little different because I did grow up in New York and it was very cold and snowy during Christmas time. So Florida, it's like hot and tropical. It's definitely weird. It's weird. Not gonna lie. We're probably thinking about maybe in the future doing something different for Christmas time. Not this year though. This year we're staying right in Florida. The fade, yeah, fade may come up. This candle got to close a little weak here. We don't really have it on the 15, but if we can get it on the 30 on the next 30 minute, that'd be great. I think that's probably my last option here. If we can maybe close weak on this bullish candle here, we could take the fade to come back down. If not, then I'll probably just call it a session, leave it as that one trade. And I didn't get much on my live account, but I did secure my almost $3,000 here on this other account, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Can't force it. Hey, B-Dub, let's go. Get him out there, man. Get him out there. Okay.
Nice beat up.
No breakout for the
Looks
buys.
nice out there today.
Let me take a look. Breakout. Nah. The buys were good where we got them, you know, right here. Other than that, the buys up here are not worth it for me.
No, they're not. Definitely. I like a fake out here.
Ditto, same. Because look, if we look what happened last time, this is really what we want to see. We want to see like that move back down. So like a nice rejection. We don't need it all the way up here, right? Like we don't need that. But a nice little rejection here. Maybe a break of the highs and a bearish closure below would be pretty good. Maybe we can anticipate same deal, all right? Coming down like that. Am I using a copy? I do use copy traders, yeah. So I really only trade with Top One and Top Step when it comes to like funded. They both have copy traders on their platform, and I just use that. All right.
Let's pop in chat.
Last move of the day. Let's see if we can get it. If we can get a resistance here and take the fade, I'm gonna be interested in that. If not, then we call it here. Not much here for us today. We knew price could kind of come down here as well, but no setups. No setups. If this one had a top wick, that would have been very clean, but no top wick there. What's up, brother?
Brother. Oh, yeah, man.
Brother.
This fig out here be looking good if you can wait.
Yep. Just be careful because you know, you might get a lower wick on the 30 and then pop back up too on the impulse idea here.
Oh yeah. We got no lower wick right now.
So again, you know, coming back down for that lower wick.
I'm definitely not taking that, no.
You know, again, I would always take note of this. This is something I try to make you guys aware of. Anytime the 4 hour looks like that, it makes the lower time frames extremely difficult, right, to kind of get through or have setups open up. So just anytime your 4 hour is ranging like that, just always be a little bit more picky on your trades on like a 30-minute, 15-minute time frame. Yes, buddy. Anybody ever see Wild Thornberries? This is Donnie right here. Crazy kid. You silly. Silly man. Crazy kid, man. Oh. Holy.
Damn.
Damn.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's how it was over here this weekend.
Hold on, I gotta show Kingston that. Look, buddy. Man, never seen snow. What is that?
Sick. Yeah, Rafi, your picture there was fire. You sent it to me on Insta too. There.
Oh, yeah, the video, yeah?
Bro, that was, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Low-key, I kind of like driving there, though. I
Bro,
kind of
the
like
whole
it.
place was just filled with snow. I love it.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What's your plan for today, Johnny?
Not too sure. Definitely maybe golf, but if not, probably just chill out here, do that 1 hour of silence, go for a walk, hit the gym. Yeah, then just get ready for Asian, eat some food, and yeah, that pretty much.
Sounds good, bro. Sounds
An
good.
hour of silence.
Sounds like
How
a
many of you
plan.
guys planned that today?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
How about you, Rafi?
What about you? What about you?
What do I have today? I'm gonna go to the gym after this. I have a session at 3 p.m. And then I have a kid tonight, later tonight. And Asia session, that's it.
Let's get it.
Let's run it.
Sounds like a great day. Sounds like a
Yeah.
great day. Locked in.
Yep.
ES fade. Ooh. ES coming into targets here as well. So yeah, maybe. I think we wait on those closures on both pairs here.
Yeah.
ES
looking
and-
good though.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little bit better than gold to continue running down.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
You got this level right here,
Goldie,
so as long as you can kind of remain like up here, it'll be good. Why are these so thick? Like what? Like they're never that thick, right? I don't know why I had them thick like that.
Which one?
There we go.
Those lines?
There we go. There we go. Okay, messing up my
Much
candles,
better.
man. Sheesh. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Sit in silence. Let's go. Let's go, Sujay. Was it invalid to take a fade there? Where at, brother? Are you talking about ES or gold? Because ES, so there's not a fade here for me because usually with the fade, you want to have the previous wick nearby. So look at the previous wick down here. So fades work best when you have like a bigger move up, right? Where price kind of made a move and then all of a sudden you begin to get like rejections and small wicks, right? So what'll happen is a lot of times you'll get like something like that, right? And then here's where now we're looking for the fade. So you see how that wick is very close to the body? Same thing here. So those are the wicks that you want to look for. Not where it's too far down like that. I mean, this could still work out, but remember this candle, right, can go all the way down, respect the low and continue moving bullish. So you really want to wait for candles that have like rejections to the top side and very short lower wicks. A lot of times that right there will be my entry. So I will wait for like a candle to maybe wick up, right? Like let this candle wick up. And then as it wicks up, when it comes back down, if it already has that top wick, boom, that's your entry. So I've studied the fade. I've collected data on the fade. I've done, I've lost a lot of fades. I've won a lot of fades. And this right here is the best way to do it. Right there. If this wick is too far down, it's not as confirmed. It's not as strong of a probability. I wouldn't take that. If it looked like that on the previous candle, what I would do is in that case, I would wait for this candle to close. And as long as that can't, so right here, as long as, see how it's down here? So I wouldn't take a fade here. I would just take a onion. So if this candle can fake out, close below the range, then I'll get into the sell. Does that make sense? But this is ES, yeah, not gold. MGC, I got to keep remembering that. Yeah, okay, cool. And look, if you feel like the fade is looking really good and you want to take it, right? Remember, everything I say just should be tested, right? So test it out. See if what I'm saying works better than what I'm, saying doesn't work better, and then collect your data on top of my data. Data. Yeah, so that's what I would do. But I'll be straight up with you. I've already tried it, so I know what works and what doesn't. We tested this whole position for like a full year straight. MES, that's right, MES. We're gonna have to trade MES here too. All right, this is my last shot here. Let's see how we close. If we got nothing, then I'm gonna just hang it up here for the day and see what we can get into.
Looks good though. Look at last time we were up there. We bleed it off right there.
Yep, right here.
Both times. Yep. You're insing off the 30? Like
1 minute.
30 inverted?
Yeah, I like the 30 look more than anything here.
Yeah, right.
These are all like 15-minute supports down here, so that would be the target. Like right here. So let's see if we can pull back a little bit.
15-minute looks good.
Yeah, it does.
One-hour candle will probably close with a rejection wick on the top of it too.
Yeah, 1 hour looks good. 4 hour also came back up, rejected that zone again. So we never filled the whole wick.
Looks
We
fire.
attempted to, but we rejected there at 58. The 1 hour is, keep in mind the daily's bearish, right? 1 hour coming back down, 30-minute coming down pretty hard now, and same with the 15. So
Oh, damn.
that might be our move.
Oh no.
Ivan.
That might be our move. That's okay. You don't
Thank
really
you,
want to
Mr.
force it when things haven't been like laid out for you. You don't want to try and force anything. Remember, time is what weighs on the trader, right? So time is what gets the trader to eventually cave in. So we have been sitting here for quite some time, right? So that's where these pressures begin to come in, and the rookie trader always tends to blow it there. So don't try and force anything here. If we can pull back up until like 52 in the next 20 seconds, then we got a wick fill. If not, then we leave it alone.
Yep.
Asian it could be, or a little bit later today too. You know, moves might play out for sure. Yeah, too far gone.
Yeah, way too far.
All right, I say we call it. No need to force anything here. We come back for Asian session, come back for New York session tomorrow, and we get back to it. We've been on an absolute heater in the New York session. No need to force anything, man. No need to force anything. Let's keep it clean here, and we'll return tomorrow. And the rest of us will all return in the Asian session tonight. Yeah, sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, you might range a
Yeah,
little bit
sounds
here
good.
now. So just be careful, right? You might start to range here. You got no true direction on that 4 hour. I would stay away from anything in between here on the 30-minute chart. Wait for 30-minute closures and then probably go from there. Other than that, yeah, let it go. If you're green on the day, just bounce. You know what I mean? Get out of here and don't drink and drive. Yeah, exactly. Don't do anything stupid. But that's it. I would kind of trap this range up here, wait for some more volume. If you get closures above, then yeah, I mean the 4 hour might want to continue up, fill the wick and whatnot, but nothing here for me for now. All right. Where do we trade in Asian? We trade in the clubhouse. So join us in the clubhouse. Hit ! clubhouse in the chat, or you're probably better off just going to timetoeattrading.com. Lock in with us. Let's close this year out strong. And 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll see you in the clubhouse. Cool?
Yes,
God
sir,
bless
cool.
y'all.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you for
yo.
having us,
God bless you,
brother.
my brother.
All right,
You bet.
geez. What about
Brother, see you
ES?
later.
ES, wait for
Peace,
a
boys.
bearish closure.
Bless
Yeah,
it.
wait for a
Peace.
bearish closure on ES. Something like this
Yo,
would
Chad, God
be
bless you.
perfecto.
God bless y'all. Have a great day.
Yeah, blessings, my friends.
Stay out of trouble, man.
Stay out of trouble.
Catch up.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on ES.
Peace.
All right. Cool. All right, man. I had fun here with y'all today. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Until next time, my friends, have a great day, great evening, and we will catch you on the next stream. Yeah, best of luck here today. Don't over risk, don't over trade, and we'll catch you on the next one, G's. Later, my friends. Green. Catch you later, big dog. Chat. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out, my friends. Later.
Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirit, so he use me like I'm chump change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pit trash. If I wanna serve, I Jesus serve him. It's a flash when he coming back. What's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat. Kyrie Irving. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you make it last. Better with you out living on glass. bet, I never thought I'd make it without. I took the same watch out. Like, what is we talking about? Chillin' with God and he working it out. Do it for you, I can't do it for clout. The message stressing me out. Like, what? I know we lit, we up, following God, I'm making it out. Rain on me, rain on me.
Help me grow, I couldn't do this on my own.
You came into my life.
Rain on me, rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
A2000 EST. OCOEE. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Hey. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog. Ay, birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, seek the kingdom while you simping, for real. Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking. Hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision, then you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different, same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turner signal on. So they see me coming, they still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and then you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. It's back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.